Hey, Joshua. How you doing, Joshua? You always be the first one here. Hey, my best friend. How you doing, baby? On this Friday. You doing all right? Hi, sweetie cake. What you been cooking over yonder? Huh, baby? What you been cooking, honey boy? You been staying warm? Boy, you know I'm always late. Hey, Donna. Hey, big movie fan. Hey, niece. Hey, Rosa. Hey, y'all. Hey. Let me. How y'all doing? Y'all doing? Oh shoot. Y'all doing all right? How y'all doing? Oh Lord, can't turn down my phone. Y'all doing all right? Oh Lord, glad to see all of you. Glad to see all of you. Look here, I was y'all know I love to watch shows. I don't know if you all have this. I know a lot of people use Fire Stick. A lot of people use, hey, Edwina365. Hey, baby, how you doing? Thank you for coming to, hey, Black Knight. Hey, baby. Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. I know everybody, a lot of people use that Fire Stick and they watch Hulu and other programs that have the same channels as cable, right? So y'all, I've been watching this show called The Reels. That's REELZ. And on that show, it do the obituaries of the famous people. And I sat and watched here recently. I think it's coming up on the death of Prince, the singer. Now, Purple Rain, Paisley Park. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Um, Now, I love Prince when he first came out with the long hair and riding on the horse. I love Prince back then, but Prince lost me after Purple Rain and stuff like that. You know, I kind of got lost. You know, Prince kind of lost me, you know. So I wasn't a big fan of Prince. But of course, when he passed, you know, it startled the world, you know. So sitting there watching his last days up until his death, do y'all know that you know, I've always said because I worked in the school system, I worked um in the special ed department, and I got an opportunity to really see autism. And believe it or not, we all have artistic ability. We do. Some of us, it comes with, they call it now COPD, you know, cleaning. You know, they have different names for everything now. But a lot of that is people artistic ability. And a lot of times you're able to see that artistic ability early on up Some children don't get into it until they get a little bit older, like 10, 12, 13, or 14. Hey, Mimi. How you doing, Mimi? You doing all right, sweetheart? Hey, niecey, good to see you, baby. And Prince was one of those children. Prince had artistic ability. And as many of you know, Prince taught himself how to play the piano, how to play the drums, how to play the guitar. You know, he could play any guitar. He had that ability. He had that, but his father was also his father also had that same artistic ability. His father was a nightclub. Now, his father was a preacher. Imagine that. Mm. And the father did side jobs. He loved the nightclub. Hey, Porter. Hey, my Porter. How are you, Porter? Thank you for coming to my live stream. His father loved the night scene. His father played in the nightclubs. His father loved women. Uh-huh. Y'all, it's a good show. I'm telling you. So I appreciate you too, Porter. I sat there and watched that. So Prince asked his father to teach him how to play the piano, but father didn't do it. So he taught himself. So that, you know. Anyway, Prince was always alone. And most people that had, and it was really sad, you all. Most people that's really that gifted, that's really that talented, other people don't understand their gift, their art, and you know, you see it all the time because most of them show it through their clothes, their hair, what they wear. Dennis Rodman is one of them. Dennis Rodman was a great basketball player, but Dennis Rodman was artistic. That's why Dennis Rodman would dress up in them wigs and going on. People thought something was wrong with Dennis Rodman, but what nothing wrong with Dennis Rodman? Child, Dennis Rodman was trying to express himself. What people had been overlooking all his life. He already knew he was a good basketball player, y'all. But what was so sad? Prince was a loner. Prince died alone. People would see Prince in his house, and his house looked like almost the Waco Colin buying thing that you remember when Waco and David Koresh had them people in that car. That's what that house. It looked like he was confined in his own space. It looked like a storage like house. It had these big windows, but not many in the front of the house. And then it looked at concrete all the way around. And people would say that they would drive by and they could see Prince riding on his bicycle every now and then in his, you know, in his driveway around his house. So sad. But I wanted to share that with you. I love me some Prince. You remember Dennis Rodman? Hey, Ralph. Hey, baby. Yeah, you remember Dennis Rodman. And you see, you don't hear much from Dennis Rodman. You don't see Dennis Rodman walking around here like a freak no more. You don't see it. He once he got that out and he expressed himself, and everybody was able to see it. You don't see him doing that no more. Like I ain't seen him dressed up in a woman in a long. But we all have that artistic ability. A lot of times we don't pay attention to it because we don't think that we have it, but we do. Even in your careers, if it's something that you really, really enjoy, that's your gift. That's that artistic ability. And just because it's not to the point where where our autistic children, they speak on their own terms, and some of them never speak. Some autistic children never speak at all, but that does not mean that they cannot speak. They have a very good understanding. They're very smart children, very smart children, very, very smart. But I wanted just to share that with y'all. The show is called, the channel is called Reels. Reels. I watched Prince. I watched, oh, Prince was also out, y'all know all them splits and stuff he did on stage. Hey, Tyrone. Hey, baby. All that dancing and going on he did. Well, that caused him to suffer with joint pain. And that's what started him on his opiate addiction, right? So most people see, that's why, I don't take that medication like that. And I've been on opiates for years. I don't take that like that. But let me tell y'all something. He took him and it was Rick James. I want to say Rick James took some bad stuff, and that's what caused his death. But Prince got hold to some synthetic opiates, and that's what caused Prince's death. He got hold to some synthetic pain medication, and that's what caused Prince's death. And they tell you that them synthetic opioids will kill you quicker than the good Lord can get the call. I don't know why people be around there fooling with that mess. Mm-mm. But that I wanted to share that station with y'all because that's a good channel. Y'all know I love channels like that. I like to stay informed. But anywho, my Black History moment. Let me talk about my Black History moment. Now, a lot of y'all know my favorite gospel singer is John P. Key. So that's my Black History moment because he is truly the Prince of Gospel. Oh, yes, he is. He is. He is the Prince of Gospel, born June the 4th in Durham, North Carolina. Now, you all have, hey, Mika B. Yeah, Rick James died years ago. Rick James, Rick James died right after the BET Awards, where the young lady The young lady tried to announce Rick James, but she ain't know Rick James was before her time, right? So she ain't know who Rick James was, right, Donna? Y'all don't remember that scene where Rick James went up there and got his awards? You know, he was real fat. And he got his award and he say, "I'm Rick James, bitch." And he died right after that. That was in early 99 or 2000, somewhere back off up in there. Yeah, he said, "I'm Rick James." Y'all don't remember that? Yeah, girl could. She was young. I can't remember who it was. It Taylor Swift. It was one of them. It was one of them girls, and Rick James was, and they was honoring Rick James. Rick James and Tina Marie. Hey, hey, sweetheart. What's up? The girl didn't know who Rick James was and couldn't even call Rick James. And she said she didn't know who Rick James was. And Rick James came to the stage and got his award, and he said, "I'm Rick James, bitch." I say, "Oh Lord." And that was the whole thing. And he died right after then, right after he got his award. You know, but he had just got out the pen. And he married that girl, that young girl. She went to jail too, because you know they was having them sex apes. They was getting high. You know, Rick James was, Rick James sung about his life, say he was a super freak. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. Rick James sung about his lifetime. And we watched it play out too. Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. Y'all know, yeah, I watched Rick James. They show Rick James, but Rick James, uh, they say that his cocaine use, and when he couldn't get cocaine, crack had hit the scene. He would smoke crack too, just as well as Whitney Houston. When Whitney Houston couldn't get cocaine, she would smoke crack too. And they had now they said that about both of them, but they say his overuse of, hey, New York Beast, they say his overuse of cocaine from all them years, and then the use of marijuana, and then his health issues, because Rick James had high blood pressure too, and that's what got him. That's what killed Rick James. Yeah, he said, "I'm Rick James, bitch." Don't you forget it. Ain't nobody forgot that. But yeah, but I seen him on there. I watched Michael Jackson. Um, that was sad too. Uh, now Whitney Houston, they gonna do Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina together. They're gonna do a whole documentary. Now HBO been premiering, uh, been showing, not premiering, showing Tina Turner documentary. Stuff that you didn't see in What Love Got to Do with It. Footage that you never would see. They've been showing that on HBO. It's pretty good. It's sad, but it's good. It's good. So if y'all have HBO, y'all need to check that out. But it's good. And it's finna end. I don't know when HBO gonna stop showing it, but it's been showing for a while, you know. So that's good about Tina Turner. Now, last time I read something about Tina Turner was sick. And you ain't heard no. Yeah, Tina Marie died right after Rick James. You know, Rick James died. Rick James died, and then Tina Marie died right after he did. They did that duet on that BET special award show, and he died right after the show, and then later on she died. Yeah, so um, it's a good show, y'all. It show you what I don't know what these rich folks be thinking, Lord. Ain't nowhere in the world you give me a little change. I ain't finna put it up my nose, up my arm, swallow it. I ain't finna do none of that, child. I'm gonna be around here on flights, on cruises. I'm gonna be around here doing all kinds of stuff, child. I ain't merry-go-rounds, child, up on Ferris wheels. Child. Might even get on me a roller coaster, child, and I was scared of roller coasters, child. You give me some money, baby, I'll show you how to live. It wouldn't go up my arm, up my nose, down my throat. Let me quit playing with y'all. But I just want to. Oh, let me say this why Donna is in here. Lord, let me fix this old raggedy cap. Uh, Donna, y'all missed the good live yesterday because Donna shared a lot of stuff. Y'all go over there and watch Donna live from yesterday. You'll learn a lot. But please, if you go over there and watch her live from yesterday, please watch the whole entire live. Don't go over there spamming nobody's lives, nobody's upload. Watch the whole upload. When y'all go over there and don't watch the full upload or the video or the premiere, y'all spamming. Y'all spam. Don't do that, babies. Please do the right thing. And if you can't watch it right there, then put it in your reminder. It's going to upload to your history anyway if you click on it. But don't click on it if you ain't ready to watch the whole entire thing. Please, y'all don't do that. Because you won't want nobody to do it to you. Mm, do right. Y'all do right. Back to John P. King. Lord. But I just wanted to share that with y'all because that's important. You mess your channel up. Stop doing that foolishness. Yeah, he's the Prince of Gospel. He also a pastor. I'm talking about John P. Key now. Oh, Lord. He also worked with Rum James Cleveland, the late, great Rum James Cleveland. Now, I know y'all know who that is. Now, John P. Key came from a large family. He was the 15th child of 16 children. Boy, I can only imagine what that household was like. Can y'all imagine? 16 children. Children. 16. We ain't counting the mama and the daddy. We count children. They say children, not mama and daddy. Mm-mm. Well, he got enough money to take care of my own now, child. Oh Lord, if these telemarketers don't stop calling me, he got enough money to take care of them all, not child. All 15, 16, 17 of them. Y'all know I ain't lying. Now, for many of y'all don't know, John P. Key was a heavy drug dealer in Durham. Yeah, he dealt drugs. On the stove and deal drugs. He had a life of crime. And the reason why I love him so, oh yes, because he sang about it. See, he sang about that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Drugs and crime. hmm In the 80s is when John hit the scene. Now, I do remember that because the first album, 45, because CDs weren't in yet. We were still listening to cassettes. And the first one I heard was Colorblind. The second one I heard was Lily in the Valley. That's the second one. And then it was Show Up, Not Guilty, and Wash Me and Walk by Faith. All of them came later. But he's been awarded for many of his CDs, his music. And I just love him because, as many of you know, I got an opportunity to meet him. Yes, I did. Not once, but a couple of times. Because he used to come to the church where I raised my children. Y'all heard me tell this story before. Where my boys was raised up in this church, Southwest Community Baptist Church, The Bridge, with Pastor Greg Patrick in Southwest Houston. And him and Greg Patrick were best friends. They were good friends. And so Pastor Greg would have him to come to Southwest. And not only that, they did, Southwest did a couple of songs with John P. So I got an opportunity to meet him. I got an opportunity to really see him. Not only that, I got over there on the gram. Got over there on the gram, and John P. He did his first sermon at Southwest. Got over there on the gram, seeing he was on the gram. Sent him pictures of him doing his first sermon at Southwest, told him who I was. And I got an opportunity to speak to John P. Key. Wasn't that nice? Little me. Yeah. So I got an opportunity to speak to him over there on the ground. He told me that the next time he's in San Diego or I'm home in Houston, he will send me some tickets. He will hit me up on the gram and I can come see him. Isn't that amazing? That was so nice of him. Yay. So, on. Now, y'all, I've been minding my business as I normally do while I'm strolling down the YouTube streets. But as I was strolling, the streets was kind of boring. They was. As I strolled, stroll. I kept seeing this thing about Kodak Black. Now y'all know I don't know nothing about no rap music. I don't know nothing about no rappers. I don't know nothing about that. Right? So I'm on the tube, strolling, and I keep seeing this Kodak Black person. Now I do remember when he went to jail. Now I do remember that. I do remember when his mama, I seen it on TMC. I remember when his mama was crying for people to help her get him transferred from one facility to the next because he was being mistreated. They wasn't feeding him. They weren't giving him toilet paper. They weren't doing right by this young man. Now, I just told y'all about these uh, uh, rappers, singers. A lot of these famous people are artistic, and a lot of them can't contain their gift. So over there on the tube child, and they talking about cloning. They say the baby been cloned. I say, Lord, they ain't cloning folks I know. I say, well, they won't be cloning my poor behind. Only them rich folks is around here being cloned. Cause ain't no poor people being cloned. It just ain't. I'm a firm believer of that. Now them rich folks be into some stuff, but cause they be doing some crazy stuff. They get into some stuff they can't get out of. So, I, look here. I don't think it's not possible, but look, I don't think that baby was cloned. They ain't cloned no full grown man. Didn't know how long he was gone, about a year or two. He wasn't gone that long. I looked up cloning, right? No, y'all know I went to searching, don't you? You know I went to trying to find out. Hell, they talking about this cloning. How they gonna clone a grown man? The baby ain't been gone nothing about 2-3 years. How they gonna? Don't you need an embryo to clone somebody? So sure enough, I went to look it up, and you do need an embryo to clone, but it ain't been no success in cloning. The only success they've had in cloning is goats and sheep. Lord, not humans. Lord, ain't no humans been cloned. And that young man surely haven't been cloned. Now they say Kodak Black. Kodak. Kodak Black. Now how I really remember the young man is him and Cardi B. Don't him and Cardi, ain't that how Cardi B got famous? Him and Cardi B said, y'all help me out, Rosa and Porter, New York Beast. Y'all in here, y'all help me out. Ain't Cardi B and him? Then they do a song together. Ain't that how she gained her popularity? Ain't that how she made it? The song that him and her did, well, she had one before then, but she did one right after that. Y'all help me out, Rosa. Where you at, Rosa? Your phone messing up, Rosa? Y'all help me understand. Cardi B, that's where I remember him from. That's why, but he was heavy. He was fat. So if they didn't feed the young man or the young man wasn't eating, and most people either come back home skinny or they come back home buffed up, being in a penitentiary. Where he just so happened to come back home skinny. And they say that ain't him. that's a that they didn't clone the baby. But people sure can make up some lies. People can stir up a story. People can people put anything on the internet, and especially on YouTube. See, I just told y'all about social media fools. It's some fools on YouTube. Cause I say, look at all these. When I searched it, I say, Lord, look at all these videos. Let me see. Cardi B, Bodak Yellow was Kodak Black. Okay, is Kodak Black and Kodak Yellow the same person? New York B. You know I don't know. You know I don't know. Is that the same person? Tell me if that's the same person, then I can understand better. But right now, you ain't helping me. You didn't confuse me even more. Is that the same young man? That is the same young man. Anyway, they ain't cloned that baby. They ain't cloned that. They even talked about the baby's tattoos. I say, Lord, this don't make no sense. Why these people saying this about this boy? This boy ain't been cloned. You can't clone no human being in 2 years, and he grow up to be a full grown man in 2 years. While the baby say Kodak Black on the island in some penitentiary, the real one on the island somewhere. I say, Lord have mercy, boy. These folks they didn't went from bad to worse. Yeah, it ain't no nah over there in Korea. Over there in China. Oh, okay. But that's the same person. Yeah, okay. I got you. I knew it was him. I knew it was him. I knew it was him. I just couldn't remember. You know, cause that's before he went to jail. And the young man is a very good poet. You know, he very good. And most rappers are poet. Like New York Beast. New York Beast is a poet. They, Porter. Porter is a poet. Like they really could spit poetry. Oh, Gucci Man, I ain't read that one. I ain't read about that one. Yeah, yeah, they were saying because of their hair color, like if they got their hair color dyed gold, it means something. That they have handlers and all kinds of crazy stuff. I was trying to understand this mess because it sounds crazy. But then again, I thought about, you know, rich people do some crazy stuff, you know, even though they got money, some they do some crazy stuff, you know. And so, I couldn't say because who who did, who did songs together? I know him and Cardi B did a song. I ain't read about Gucci Man, but I sure seen that on YouTube. And I say, where they saying that this baby been cloned? Like, they ain't nobody can clone no whole. Yeah, yeah. That and to me, Kodak Black looked better than he did when he went before he went in there. He looked more. He looked more sane. Do it? Did he do insane? Cause before he went in there, he looked crazy than a road lizard. But yeah, he acted a fool. But he looked more sane now and calmer now, than everything than anything. And they say being locked up it'll do you like that sometimes because it gives you time to think. It make you sit back and you have to reflect over your life. So yeah, it'll change you. Yeah, being locked up a change you. I ain't never been locked up, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. But it will if one way when you went in there and you come out of there another way, yeah, it'll change people. Hey, East Dad. Yeah. But they ain't say Rick Ross was cloned. Hey, East Dad, how you doing, baby? Thank you for coming to my live stream, baby Kate. Oh, did they say Rick Ross was cloned? I missed that one. Rick Ross needed to lose. He's starting to pick up that weight again. He better lead him stay out of Wingstop. He owned Wingstop and what that other he owned a burger chain too. He better quit eating them lemon pepper wings or whichever one of them things he liked to eat. Cause he kind of picking that weight up again. That's why he say he bought Wingstop. Cause he liked them wings. He liked them wings. But that just took me by storm how people can spread stuff over the internet, especially on YouTube, and it take wings. And people just go from one thing to the next. Now, I only ran across one reasonable video about Kodak Black. Not the young man that did the commentary said that he do not believe that Kodak Black was cloned. And he didn't believe in cloning. I say, oh, thank you, Jesus. All these videos I done sat up here and watched, and it's just 1 out of 10 that said he didn't believe it. And people on YouTube got a bad habit of starting something, and it take flight. It'll take wings, and though it's all over YouTube, and people be reporting on it. And I'm like, why are they saying this about this young man? This young man just lost weight, and he more calmer than what he and maturity will do it to you. Let's not leave that out. In the 2 years he was locked up, he had 2 birthdays. That he got older in there. So it probably matured him as well. So people need to stop with that and quit saying that. Now his mama, I seen a video with his mama. His mother, his mother never said it. She was just glad he was home. You know. So YouTube is crazy. I say that all the time. I say that all you have to do is watch YouTube, and you'll see a chain of events and people report on the same thing, which really have no value. They just reporting because this person reported on it and this person reported on it, so they report on it, you know, and it just started a chain reaction of a lot of stuff. Just crazy. But I wanted to share that with y'all. I wanted to share the that show reels, that show reels. Me and New York Beast I was talking to y'all was it last week? And we was discussing that same show, you know, and I think it'll open y'all eyes to a lot of stuff. Like it's a lot of stuff I did not know about. A lot of actors, singers, a lot of stuff, you know. Um, and you'll be surprised, you know, when they telling they documentary or they part of their bio, you know, or their family. And like I say, all us, every last one of y'all, regardless if you want to believe it or not, all of us got an artistic ability. Every last one of us. And with writers, singers, actors, all that kind of stuff, you see it. You see them innate ability. And a lot of times, a lot of them not able to handle their gift. And that's what caused them to go to drugs, alcohol. Then a lot of them cannot handle that type of life because they become famous. So they're no longer normal. You know, they can't no longer live a normal life like we can. We can go to the grocery store and shop. They no longer can do that because the whole world know 'em. You understand? So their life is no longer normal anymore. And I think that's what happened to Prince. That's why Prince was a loner, because his life was no longer normal. He no longer could live as a normal person, you know, and that's why he became a loner. And then it probably had something, but they say he put on they say he put on concerts inside his home. All the way up until he died. He would do live concerts in his house. All the way up until he died. Prince did. So, but he had no friends. He had no social life, you know, besides doing the concerts in his house. You know, so it's sad, you know, to see a person that talented die like that. And he died alone. Who found Prince? Prince died in his elevator. And it was the doctor that prescribed him painkillers son went to check on Prince. And the doctor's son, who was in medical school, went to check on Prince and found Prince in the elevator, dead. So, you know, it wasn't nobody coming to check on him regularly, because if it was somebody that regularly, they would have found him. And ain't no telling how long he had been dead. They didn't say how long he had been dead in that elevator, but he died in his house in his elevator. And like I say, the doctor that prescribed him the painkillers, his son, was a medical student. Found him in the in the elevator, and that's why they say he died alone. Oh, you in the store, Donna? Yeah, that's that show I've been talking about. Reels. It's Reelz. Reelz. That's the show I have been talking about. Me, the first time I talked about it, it was me and New York Beast was talking about it, and I was sharing with them that I had watched Elvis Presley. I watched Elvis Presley. I watched Rick James, James Brown. I watched James Brown died because he had health issues, and James Brown smoked. James Brown had high blood pressure. He had high blood pressure, and he had cholesterol, high cholesterol, everything. And James Brown would stop his shows to take care of his butt. And that's how James Brown died. James Brown died because he overworked himself. Just like they say, he was the hardest working man. He worked to up till he died. He did. He did do that. But James Brown was overweight, and James Brown had high blood pressure, diabetes, and he smoked and drank. And they say that's what ultimately caused his death. He had a heart attack. Hey, Lottie. Y'all know I watched that the other day. I watched that about James Brown the other day. And he left everything to that new wife and that son. You know he got a little son. The little son ain't no more than 6 or 7 years old. Might be about 10, 12 by now, a teenager by now, because I don't know how old that show was. But yeah, James Brown left everything to that new wife, not the other one that he and James Brown was a woman beater. James Brown liked to put his hand on folk. Hey, Silverback. Hey, Big Daddy. Yeah, James Brown liked to put his hands on people. Y'all know he beat up Tammy Terrell, the one who did a song with Marvin Gaye. He beat up. I seen that on TV1 when they did Unsung of Tammy Terrell. Huh. She was a pretty lady. But James Brown liked to put his hand on women. He was a woman beater. Not. Yeah. You heard me, Ralph. Hey, Big Daddy. Oh, Lord. Hey, T. Hessler. Hey, baby. But yeah, I I say, Lord have mercy, James Brown. Yeah, he was a woman beater. He liked to put his hands on women. That wife that he went to jail behind, he was beating on that lady. Y'all know his first wife, and now he married a younger lady, look almost like her. She was his she was one of his backup singers. Mm-hmm. And and she used to travel with him. But yeah, he got a son, a younger son, a little bitty son. I watched that. I watched They had Tupac and Biggie. They say that the guy that do the autopsy, the doctor, the coroner, he say um he said the reason why Biggie died is because Biggie too suffered with high blood pressure. And as big as he was, he didn't know he suffered with high blood pressure. And when they did the autopsy on Biggie, they seen that Biggie had enlarged heart. So when Biggie got shot them 4 times, with him having that enlarged heart, having that enlarged heart, uh, he uh he that's what caused his death because of his heart was already enlarged. It was already a lot of pressure on the body, and that's what caused his death. That's why they couldn't, save Biggie because Biggie, when the coroner looked at Biggie autopsy, it showed that Biggie had an enlarged heart and he had high blood pressure issues that went untreated. And so when Biggie got shot them 4 times, um, his body wasn't gonna recover no way. Mm-hmm. Yep. That show is interesting. I like shows like that. Cause I say, oh wow, Lord, they found that out. Now it ain't no reason for them to put James Brown had that bad. I don't know how y'all don't know that. That's when he went to jail and he had that hair all over his head. How y'all don't remember that about James Brown? James Brown, a woman beater. He domestic violence. He like to put his hand on people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a woman like to touch folk. Let me see who else I seen on now. That's a good show. A real good show. Like I say, y'all probably could look at it. Yeah, he sure did. And Donna, they say the reason he started walking with a cane is because his legs began to swell from his kidneys and stuff showing signs of shutting down. So his lower extremities was showing signs of that of hypertension, and it was messing with his kidneys. And that's why he began to walk with, he started walking with a cane. Remember? I used to say, why has he got that cane? He a pimp daddy. Big Daddy, you walk with a cane? Big Daddy, you got a cane. Let me ask the pimps in the high, the pimp. Oh, Big Daddy might have him a cane that he walking with, pimping with. But I'm messing with Silverback. That's my buddy. I'm always glad to see him. I'm glad to see all y'all when y'all come in my house up through here in the chat. But I like to pick on Silverback. Silverback. But yeah, when he walking with that, yeah, I'm gonna send him one. But I'm T Hessler, I'm gonna send the one with the 3 prongs on the bottom. Now I ain't gonna do my buddy like that. I wouldn't do Big Daddy like that. No, 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 no. I don't want to take away Big Daddy's status. See, I don't want to rip him of his stat. I want people to know that Big Daddy is Big Daddy, baby. And Big Daddy don't take no mess. Look out now. I love messing with Silverback. That's my baby. But yeah, Donald, he walked everywhere with that cane. But they say on that show, reason why he was walking with that cane, cause them ankles was retaining fluid. Uh-huh. His lower extremities began to swell on him. I love messing with me some Silverback. But yeah, say his lower extremities began to swell on him. He looked at unhealthy to me too, Donna. He looked like he was swole, all in the face, But he wasn't a little bitty dude though. And they say when he started making money is when he picked up more weight, you know. Child, the coroner was shady because he say, the richer you get to eating good. That's what the coroner said about Biggie. You get to eating good. So, he put on more weight. He wasn't no small man, but when he started making money, he went to eating good. He picked up weight. I said, oh, that was shady, but you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Mm-hmm. And Tupac, Tupac was another great poet. Tupac was another great poet. To be honest with y'all, people still around here quoting um, Tupac. One of his favorite quotes that I can remember is, "I ain't no killer, but don't push me." that that's Tupac. Tupac say, "I ain't no killer, but don't you push me." New York Beats. You remember that? Now that's one I remember because y'all know I don't do rap. You know, once it got past the Sugar Hill Gang, mm-hmm, Grandmaster Flash, Run DMC, them, and them, they lost me. So, I stopped tuning in to rap music. Besides, what the people name that sing, Who Down with OPP? I think that's the last rap song I listened to. Down here, yeah, it will. Yeah, you remember that down there? Tupac say, I ain't no killer, but don't you push me. You know, I can remember that. That's one of his favorite quotes, you know. And I like to say that too. Oh yeah, Easy E. Easy E got he got some nice looking children. But you could tell they by Big Daddy Kane. Yeah, see, all them, once you get past them, I'm lost. See, I'm lost. I say, hip hop parade. Hey, hey, see that type of stuff. That's my music. Anything after that, I don't know. Like this Kodak Black person. The only music I know he did was with Cardi B. Only thing I know. I don't know nothing else. Now I do know he is good at rapping. I do know that, and people praise him for his gift. You know, but child, I'm lost after then. Joy, next to getting put Tupac, Hail Mary. Yeah, 1996. See that, Donna? Raheem the God MC. Now see, I don't know about Naughty by Nature. That's it. Black Knight. Yeah, Biggie was a good rapper. So was Tupac. You know. Tupac was one of them people that was gifted, and he struggled with his gift, but he knew his gift. He knew he had it. He knew he could spit it. He knew he had that poetry in him. See, he knew that, but he also had that street life too in him. He had more of that in him, didn't he? He had that thug life in him more than he had. He had the gift, but that thug life looked like he just followed him everywhere. That thugness. But Tupac was really, really, and he didn't really. Most of what surprised me about most of them, they're not boastful. They don't. It's like they try to hide, muzzle their talent, like they unsecure with themselves. You understand? Two Live Crew, yeah, I remember the Two Live Crew, sure do. Tom Lowe, yeah, I remember them, yeah, baby. See, anything after them that y'all talk, I do not know. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Um, that Travis Scott guy, when he hit the scene and McDonald's came up with his meal. Now ain't nothing fancy about his meal at McDonald's. But anywho, to be honest with y'all, I didn't know who Travis Scott was. I didn't know who that young man was. No, I did not. So I seen him on TMZ. So I asked my son, know me? No, I don't know. So when I don't know, I get to ask him. I say, son, that Travis Scott guy, I did not know he was black. I didn't. Then I didn't know he was a young man. I did not know who he was at all. Mm-mm. Just heard about that McDonald's meal and Travis Scott. My son told me yesterday, he looked at me. He say, Mama. I say, Myself say, He say, Mama, you don't know who that is? All this you've been hearing, you be on YouTube. You don't know who Travis Scott is? I say, no, dear. He say, Mama, he a singer. I say, oh, okay. Child, I thought he was some kind of sports, something. I say, he a singer? He say, yeah, and he from Houston. He out of Houston, Mama. And he a young boy. I say, what you say? Oh, boy, close your mouth and shut the front door. Mm-mm-mm. Didn't know that. So I say, that's who Travis Scott is. Is that, hey, Big Chief 60, how you doing, baby? Yeah, Donna. I told him to close your mouth and shut the front door, child. I didn't know who that young man was. I did. I didn't. Even when I heard it on McDonald's, and when I went to McDonald's to get the meal, I say, who in the hell is this what he liked to eat? And my son say, Mama, it's just what he liked to eat. So they just put his name on the menu that this is the Travis Scott meal because this is what he liked to eat when he come to McDonald's. So I say, oh, all right. So I took the meal. I say, well, ain't nothing really to the meal. Just like that. Still didn't know who the boy was. I ain't know who the child was, child. I didn't. Yeah, James Brown hit women. Yeah, James Brown was a domestic. That's how James Brown went to the pen. James Brown went to the pen for putting his hand on women. He used to beat his first wife. He used to beat his first wife. And like I say, and he beat Tammy Terrell. They went on tour. Tammy Terrell, uh Marvin Gaye. Y'all know Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell got a song together. All of them went on tour. It was Diana Ross. I seen it on TV One. You know, TV One do one song. So I seen it on TV One. The first time I heard of James Brown putting his hand on a woman was that Tammy Terrell. You know, she died young of cancer. She did, but yeah, yeah. It was on TV One. They talked about it on TV One because they were doing her unsung. They was talking about her, Tammy Terrell unsung. I think you can get unsung on YouTube. I think you can get TV One on YouTube down there if I ain't mistaken. But Tammy Terrell and Marvin Gaye, James Brown, all them was on the Supremes, all them was on tour together. And James Brown, after everything was over, I guess James Brown was trying to talk to Tammy Terrell. Mm-hmm. Tammy Terrell, pretty lady. I don't know how y'all don't know this. Tammy Terrell, I guess he tried to date her. And whatever transpired, he beat her face just out. They say he tried to beat her to death. Yeah, he did too. He put his hand on Tammy Terrell. He sure did. But James Brown did too. I was so shocked. I didn't know what to do myself. I say, Lord have mercy. Boy, boy, boy. But she was married to, and that's how she ended up marrying because, you know, she dealt with domestic violence in Tammy Terrell did in most of her relationships. That's why she didn't think it was nothing wrong with men putting their hands on women. And yeah, David Ruffin, child David Ruffin was a mess. He in now, he in that documentary with her of Unsung. But James Brown have a habit of putting his hands on women. And James Brown, like I say, I know he beat his first wife because that's what sent him to the pen. And he was trying to run from them people, from the law. And they caught him in that red pickup truck. I'm doing okay, big movie fan. How you doing, baby? Yeah, David, I'm gonna tell y'all somebody else that I did not know died at an early age. Jimi Hendrix. Is it Jimi Hendrix? I seen Jimi Hendrix played the guitar, didn't he? Oh yeah, that's who you talking about, Big 60, James Brown? Mm, that's it. Jimi Hendrix. I wasn't for sure if I was. I watched Jim. They showed Jimi Hendrix. He sure did. He died at the age of 27. I was so shocked. I didn't know what to do with myself. He was another gifted guitar player, very talented. And he another one taught himself how to play the guitar. Yeah, he did. And he was from Rosa. I want to say he was from Cincinnati, Ohio. That's what I want to say, but I ain't for sure. But he was another young man that now they not in his documentary, they trying to say that Jimi Hendrix did once he got famous, he went on the road with what that band, Big 60. What that band he went with uh, uh one of the Beatles. It wasn't the Beatles, it was another big. Hey, Miranda. He lived in Seattle. Uh, what was the band he left with? He left the United States and went over there to London with. It wasn't the Beatles. It was Mick Jagger. Then wasn't it? It was Mick Jagger and they band. I think he went over there. He started playing with them, and he went over there. He became popular, y'all, big, and people was trying to say that um that somebody killed Jimi Hendrix, you know, because he was dating the producer daughter, and the producer daughter was a wildflower, and they say she took a lot of drugs. So did he. So did he. He partied hardy over there, partied real hard over yonder. Was it the Doors? But anyway, he went over there, went to snorting that coke, took some sleeping pills. Now they say some people say he committed suicide because he took nine sleeping pills. They say, but they say he was used to taking them because he would stay up and he had shows to do, and he didn't turn down no show. And they say that he took pills on a regular basis, but they say this time he took the night before he died. He took 9 of them, and they say that's what. But before he took the 9 pills, hey, Fugle Mom, before he took the 9 pills, he snorted a bunch of coke too. So they didn't know if they had on the autopsy that his own vomit choked it, but that's not so. They say that's not what he died from. They say look like he died from an overdose. But he died at 27. Y'all, I watched that now that was sad. Cause you ain't see him like really live his life. Like really, really live out his life like you didn't. His life was gone at 27. That was the last one I seen was his. But y'all, that's a good channel. I enjoy watching that channel, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. The reels. Let me put it in the chat so y'all will know what it is, cause it come on cable. I don't know if you could get it on, I don't know if you could get it on like one of them apps that people use, like Hulu or or that Fire Stick. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know if you can get, that channel on that or not. But it's a good channel. And I enjoy watching it. Sometimes I like on Saturday when there ain't nothing on cable, I sit up and I watch that channel because that channel has some good stuff on that stuff you don't know, you know, um about people. Just craziness. Right? Just strangeness. It ain't to me it's not craziness because some stuff I kind of can internalize, I kind of understand because of my background being in the school, and so when you see people with gifts and talent, be very talented, you know we as people look at them as weird. We say, oh, they so strange, they weird, you know but really they just smart. They ain't weird, you know it's just that they so gifted and really trying to fit. Like I say, a lot of them, hey baby, a lot of them, a lot of gifted people, you see them. What that young man that wear that wig? It's a young boy with wears a wig, and he wear these little tight. I seen him on a award show, little tight suits, and you know, funny look at suits. It is it might look weird to us, but to them, they're expressing themselves. Yeah, she went through a lot of domestic violence, Donna, as pretty as she was. Cobain, Kurt Cobain. And that's the only one I can remember. Kurt Cobain. Now Kurt Cobain told part of Jimmy Hendrix. Now he was the one who spoke on Jimi Hendrix documentary on that show. Kurt Cobain. The rest of them they didn't, but he did. Yeah, yeah. As pretty as she was, pretty as Tammy Terrell was, I think her and Marvin Gaye. Yeah, yeah, she would go. I want to say her and Marvin Gaye went together, but it didn't last. It didn't last at all. But that Tammy Terrell was pretty, just like Minnie Riperton. Minnie Riperton was pretty to me too, and I love me some Minnie because Minnie can sing. Minnie Riperton, I love me some Minnie Riperton. Yeah, she gorgeous, Donna. Yeah, and she died so young. She did. She did. Tammy Terrell did. That's what you hate, about it, that they died so young. Hmm. She was sick. I think she died from cancer, if I am mistaken. Just like Minnie. Minnie died too. Hey, Bernice. Hey, baby. How you doing, Bernice? Thank you for coming to my live stream. Yep. Minnie was pretty too. She was a pretty lady too. Her daughter was her daughter played on. You see her daughter in what that commercial? Is it State Farms? Her daughter do a famous commercial. I want to say it's State Farm. It's State Farm, but I can't remember. But Minnie Riperton's daughter was a prime person. She did comedy on Saturday Night Live. She was on Saturday Night Live for about 2 seasons. And she did an interview, and I watched the show and I didn't even know that was her daughter until she did the interview. Somebody interviewed her, and she talked about Maya Rudolph. She talked about her mom and her dad, and come to find out that Minnie Riperton's daughter. Mm-hmm. Yep. I was shocked. Shocked, child. But yeah, I'm doing okay, baby. See, I could talk about stuff like this here with New York Beast, because New York Beast and Geek them, they be on it. They know certain stuff. When you talking about music, movies, famous people, all that kind of stuff, you can't miss them, child. You just can't. I'm sorry. You can't miss them no kind of way. You know, they know it. Anything need to know, just ask Beast, New York Beast. He can tell you. He can tell you. But yeah, I've seen that unsung. Now, Donna, I ain't seen unsung in a while now. Um, I usually try to catch it on TV1, but I ain't seen it on TV1 in a good little minute. And that's a good show. They show more of that the murder, the girl murdering her boyfriend, her husband, and the boyfriend murdering the girlfriend or the wife. They show more of that fatal attraction stuff on there than anything. And that some of that I get tired of watching because I see it so much, and sometimes it repeats itself. And that really makes me mad. Okay, bye, baby. And that thank you, Bernice. And that really irritates me. But y'all, I didn't come to my hour. Porter, you still up in here with me? I didn't come to my hour. Y'all don't be letting nobody clone y'all. If I'm gonna tell y'all something. If they can clone people and they grow into a full human being in 2 years, if y'all think this world is hell now, don't y'all know if they could clone a human being that it would really be hell, and clone an embryo and get it grown within 2 years. Now, in a woman's body, it take it 9 months. Now that's half of a year, more than half of a year. That's a quarter of a year. Now, if it taking for a woman to carry a baby for 9 months, that's 180 days, right? You could clone a human being for 2 years and get him grown. Well, I just want to tell the scientists out there, if you're out there listening, scientists, if you decide that you want to clone polar mink, the only thing I ask is that you give me a voice like Florence Nightingale, where I can sing. and play some kind of instrument, whether it be the piano or the guitar or the drums. If you're gonna clone me, give me a body. Uh-huh. I want to be fine. I want to be 36, 24, 36. Mm-hmm. Uh, uh, improve my looks. Give me long hair. Mm-hmm. And that's all I ask if you're going to clone me. Thank you, baby. You shared me out on Twitter. Thank you, baby. If you clone me, because I want to be rich. I don't want to come back poor. Don't clone no poor me. Clone a rich me, not a poor me, a rich. Hear me, scientists? If you're going to clone me, clone a rich me, not a poor me. Hey, that's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. And now, I know a lot of y'all out there saying, "Oh, purple is crazy." Yeah, but if they decide they want to clone somebody, they clone me, but I want to be a rich me. And you got to share the wealth. The clone just can't take all the wealth. The clone got to share the wealth. Because if it weren't for me, it wouldn't be that rich clone. So although the clone is making the rich money, the clone still got to take care of mama. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I don't see no rich people cloning themselves. That wouldn't make sense for a rich person to have a clone. Because the way I understood it, if the rich person clone themselves, it's the clone that go out there and do the concerts while they sit at home. So evidently the clone is doing all the work and they bringing the money home, right? So, if they decide to clone a pro person, I would take the offer, but you can't clone me, Poe. I want to be, I want to be rich, and then I want in my 50s when you clone me. Put me back in my 20s. I don't want to go no early. Put me back there in my 20s, okay? When you decide to clone me. Mm-hmm. So, that clone can make the money and bring it home to me. And why would I need a clone? If the clone gonna take the money, keep the money. No, the clone working for me. So what you say, New York Beast? Say it loud for the ones in the back, huh? Yeah, hey, look here. Look here, New York. I'm serious. If they clone me, baby, look, baby, shoot. I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be middle class. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I want some, clone me rich. take my take my genes, my genetic pool. Mm-mm. No. Nilly Vanilli didn't want clone, no. Silverback. Them was just two fools. They thought they had it made though for a minute there. They made some money. they little gimmick paid them well, but I don't know what happened. They went on the show, came over here to America and went on the show. The show say, "Oh no, you gotta sing, baby. We can't play that music." And you just move your lips. You gotta literally sing the song. Now we got a live. This is a live production. You got to sing that. Come to find out they lip singing. They did good for a while. Let me drop my link. They did good for a while. See if anybody want to come up here and chat. They did good for a while. But somebody told on them. And Cobblestone, like the Undertaker, I'm that bad, New York Beast. New York Beast up in here shooting, spitting balls. I told y'all New York Beast is a poet. Him and Porter. Kid Wonder is too. Kid Wonder's life. He a poet too. Yeah, these young men talented. Y'all ought to get a chance to go over there and see. I get a chance to go over there and see on Floetry Wednesday, where they get up there and they spit their poetry. They call it Floetry, but it's poetry. So I get an opportunity to sing. I do. And him. So I didn't heard him. And then New York Beast got that New York slang too. Yeah, I ain't shame. I don't want to be clone Poe. If you want to clone me rich. I come back here rich. Right. I don't need two of me doing the same thing. What I'm doing right now, I do very well. I don't need no help. I don't need no help. You hear me? I don't need no help. Oh, here my baby Silverback. Hey, Silverback.
What's going on today?
Hey, Silverback.
How are you today?
I'm doing fine, baby. How you doing, Big Daddy?
What's going on? Y'all are silly, man.
They want to put Big Daddy on the cane. I say, no, I can't put my Big Daddy on the cane. I can't do that. That'll mess up his Big Daddy status.
That's all right. That's a little bit more stats when you got a pimp cane, you know.
Huh?
That's a higher stats when you got a pimp cane, you know.
Yeah, it's a high status. And then you gotta get you a hat. You know, you gotta get you a hat like Godfather got.
What's up, frugal mama?
You know, you gotta get you one like Godfather be wearing over yonder.
Who's the Godfather? Who's that?
Kamab, I think.
Oh, a hat like him, you mean? I got a hat like that. I got one.
Oh, you got one of them too? Oh, you said that,
I got a fedora. Yeah, I got one. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know.
No, Big Daddy ready, baby.
Oh, you're funny, man.
Tell me Big Daddy ain't ready, baby.
What, Purple, you always cheer me up when I come over to your chat, you know. You always cheer me up. You're always real nice and everything, you know.
You my baby. I can't help but to...
Don't get you mad, though. Ooh, boy. I've seen some people come on your chat that you didn't like. I said, oh, boy. I don't want to get this lady mad.
Yeah, I can rip a new hole in them now. I try to stay polite.
But I put you on blast that night saying, you still up?
Yeah,
I still laugh about that. That's pretty funny.
yeah, that was funny because I was over here laughing. Hey, Fearless. I was over here laughing, child. I was tickled. I said, now look, boy, him and 12 gonna get enough of putting me on blast. Yeah, I'm still up.
You're 2 hours before me, though. You're also 2 hours behind, though.
Yeah, yeah. See, when y'all, sometimes I be trying to wait on y'all, but sometimes y'all be up there taking y'all time or y'all don't come
I'll be on tomorrow
on.
night early. I'll be on tomorrow night at 6 o'clock your time. So, yeah.
Oh, you'll be on early tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Saturday night, I come on at 8 p.m. Central. So it's 6 o'clock your time.
Oh, yeah, it's 6 for me.
But I'll be on until like midnight or something. So it'll be like 10 year time or later. Who knows? See how I feel, you know?
Yeah, y'all be holding marathons over
No,
here.
hey, tell you what, Zay did a 12-hour stream the other night. Zay TRD. Zay TRD.
Oh, okay.
Young kid, yeah. Young kid, yeah. He's down
Well,
there.
before y'all know it, y'all be done cut them 4,000 watch hours.
I ain't never gonna get 1,000 subscribers, first of all, so I ain't really worried about it.
Well,
I don't make any videos, you know. I don't make any videos. I gotta make videos to get that.
Well, you do good on your live stream.
Yeah, but I only do it once or twice a week. I wasn't gonna do 3 nights a week, but people run their shows too late. I don't want to make someone's shows up either, you know. I'm trying to just make my show a talk show. I don't want to be a car, just stuck in a car community, you know.
Yeah, but you're doing good. I think you're doing right.
Because when you box yourself into a certain community, you're stuck in there, you know. I want to do whatever. I just come on live and do a talk show about anything, anything and everything, you know.
Oh, okay. You want to kind of mix it up.
I just want to just have a talk show. Whatever we talk about, we talk about. Anything adult topic only. It's gotta be adult stuff. No kids allowed on my show. I don't want no kids on my channel. Yeah,
I know you had it posted up there on your.
Because that way we can cuss and do what we want. I don't want to be fake and that, you know. It's like when you talk, you know, when you go to the bar and you go with your friends, you don't talk all polite, do you?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, exactly.
I
don't like being fake. I don't want to be a fake person. I can't stand fake people.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, HQ. Yeah, and fearless.
HQ.
But fearless. Yeah, you. I mean, you good with me. You as real as they get. You know, if people.
Hey. Respect is respect. You've respected me. I respected you 100%. You know, that's how I work. That's how life goes. You know, you respect people, I respect you. That's all there is to it.
Right.
If anybody like crap, then you can expect to get nothing out of anybody that you do like that. You know.
Yeah. Right. And you know, a couple of people from my chat came over there. Mika B.
Yeah. All your people come over there. And you know what? You're the second person that's ever shared one of my shows out. I've never had anybody share open mine out before, but you and Nana Gang, you two, both of you, share my stuff out and do what you can for me. I never had anybody do it to me from me before. You know that?
Yeah, really?
Nope, they don't do that. No one does that. And I can't share nobody out to YouTube because I don't have 1,000 subscribers to share anybody out.
Yeah, you don't get your community tab to you.
Right, I didn't know nothing about that. I couldn't figure out why. I was trying to share your stuff out the other day when you were on, and I pressed share. And they're like, there's no YouTube tab to open up to share the YouTube people. What's up with that?
Yeah, you got to get it. You got to get 1,000 subscribers, and then it got to stick. And then they wait a couple of days before they give it to you because they want to make sure that number stick to you.
Right. If I was actually doing videos, I think I'd be okay. I got to make some videos.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. I think you're doing a wonderful job.
Change my logo to just a gorilla. I don't want to be no car in there either.
Yeah, and I think you're doing great. You know, I share you out because I want other people to see your commentary. You know, I want other people to see that y'all don't just sit up and talk about cars.
Right.
That, you know, we sit and joke and have a good time.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. I like everybody to come together. I don't care what color you are, where you're from, how much money you have. To me, it means nothing. Nothing at all.
Right. And everybody speak to everybody.
I just don't
make everybody feel at home when you do come up in the chat.
And people know me. The people that know me know I'm for real. They know I'm just not saying that to get people to come to my show. They know they met me in person, know me I'm for real. Yeah. Right.
I tell people that when I was in Donna's live, you know, Donna was giving key points. Donna just being real, she was giving key points about, you know, the do's and don'ts of YouTube. And so, you know, even her in her live, you know, giving out those key pointers. I was over there with her and sitting out with her, but you know, she was talking about about fake people as well. You know, she don't want the fakeness on her channel.
Right.
And
Exactly.
I totally have to agree. And you don't want the fakeness on your channel because that's like she said, she don't want no dead weight. She want people to really join her who like her commentary.
100%.
And to be honest with you, that is the truth. You want people who's gonna loyally support you because of your commentary, not because you want sub for sub, but because of your commentary. Because what happened, people are sub for sub to you and they become dead weight and you never see those people again. I can't say that about the people I've met off your channel because everybody that I've met and subscribed to, they have showed up to my live stream more than one time.
RAV4, Black Knight Mustang, T Hetzler, all them guys are from my channel. Yeah, they're all great.
All those people, Cars and Q.
Yeah, Mike Hall's another great guy. Carmob, yeah, all of them.
Yeah, all Carmob, Miss Carmob, all of them have showed up to my live stream more than once. So I can't say that because the people I've met and connected with, they have showed up and showed out on my live stream. Northern Mustang is another one that come over here, hang out with me. Him and they come here and hang out with me, so I don't have
very respectable man too, by the way. Very respectable people. Yeah, most
right. And I understood what I got what she was saying because really you don't want dead weight on your channel. People that you never see again. They connect with that one video and they gone. You know, and you never see them again. Like Black Knight was saying the other day, he having a hard time now keeping up with people's lives because he's over 500. You talking about 600-700 people,
right?
You know now so his notification bell is going out, and he can't make it around to everybody. And I told him, well, take your time, go down your notification, go to people. You know, just tell them I'm sorry I missed your live. Hopefully I can catch the next one. You know, sit there, watch the full video, comment on the video you're watching and move on. You know, that's the way it's going to get worse when you get past 800, 900, 1,000. When you get past that, start really growing, it gets harder. But I get it because Subline them, Next Gen, all them people work. You know, they will come to my live stream if I didn't come on so early because most of them are at work. When I come on, because when they come on, it's late in the evening for me. You know, it's not that late, but it's late in the evening, late for them, but still kind of early for me. And so I'm able to go into their live stream. But again, you don't want dead weight on your channel. You want people to enjoy your content and see you for who you are. And I always say realness is the key because people love realness.
Yep.
You know, and then you gonna have those trolls to try to come in there and tell you fake. And
I don't pay no attention to that stuff. They don't bother me. I laugh at them people. They're obviously jealous people. They got nothing to do with their time, you know.
Yeah. I try to tell people that, you know, Silverback is, you know, I heard when I was in your chat and you had that troll, they kept trying to say you was a racist because
not me.
The name of his thing and the Silverback in the background. How y'all get that from that? Like,
dude, I'm the least racist person you'll ever meet.
You know, I say, how they got that from that? Where they got that from? You know, I say
that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy.
Not racist at all. Ain't nobody up in here.
That sounds crazy.
That's racist. But you know, I'm like, boy, these people crazy on him. That's just what I said. Boy, these trolls.
That is one of my goals. One of my goals in life is to go actually see the gorillas in Africa, you know. But I can't hike 7 miles into the jungle to see them though.
Yeah. Hey.
What's up, Michael?
I told everybody I got a bucket list of Silverback. I got plans to do. I got places to go. People
there you go. Yeah, enjoy yourself, you know. You're retired.
when this pandemic over. I ain't trying to stay up in here.
Yep, I don't blame you a bit. Enjoy yourself. You only got one time to do it right, you know.
You heard, hey, Cousin Q with Mike. Hey, baby.
Yeah,
you
Mike
heard me say,
another good dude right
there. Look, you heard me say if they gonna clone me, I'll let them clone me, but I want to be a rich clone. I don't want to be no folk clone.
Oh, man.
I want to be rich, baby. Don't clone me and make me poor. I'm already that. I can do that by myself. I ain't got time for that.
Is Rosie your niece? You said Rosie's your niece or something?
She my play niece because Rosa been with me forever.
Play niece.
Rosa and Donna, and it's another my Auntie Donna. Like them three people been with me forever.
Okay.
And 4SK We Love Rain. They've been with me forever. Donna been with me longer than Rosa. Donna, just being real, she been with me longer than Rosa.
That's cool, man.
But you keep doing you, Silverback. Don't let nobody distract you. You know, stay focused. I enjoy your channel.
I appreciate that.
I enjoy my people over there.
I enjoy your channel too. You always make me laugh. You and 12 make me laugh when I go to her channel. She always says I'm a mess. She goes, "Oh, you're a mess, Silverback." She'll say, "You're a mess."
I thought 12 come on tomorrow.
Okay.
I thought she was gonna be on this morning, but she come on tomorrow. You know, when I don't see 12, I hit 12 up on Instagram.
You worried about her?
12 at. Hey, come on.
What's up,
know, I hit up on Instagram. You know, if I don't see people, I say, hey, where y'all at? What y'all got going on? Why y'all ain't been live?
Right.
You know, I check on people, you know, so 12 hadn't been live.
It went 5 hours last night. Carmine did.
Yeah, Carmine was rolling.
Yep.
He was rolling. But y'all got good chats. Y'all have a lot of people in there. You know, y'all just need to keep doing what you're doing. The people gonna come, you know, and don't let nobody, you know, deter y'all from what y'all got going on, you know.
Right.
And eventually, Silverback, you're gonna get to that point where you want to talk about different things and have different things on your channel. I think it's amazing. That's a great thing where you could talk about different things.
Right.
I like your panel because
you don't be stuck in just that one community. You box yourself in. If you're gonna be a YouTuber, you got to be open to everything, you know.
Yeah, you do. You do, because you won't be able to see everything that's going on. I tell people that, like, don't be stuck in just one community.
Right, you box yourself in, yeah.
Yeah, you box yourself in. Like, go and see other communities because you'll be surprised what go on in other. Now they fight in all of them, but you'll be surprised what go on. And all of them have trolls.
That one story.
I'll be over there cussing each other out. I don't care what community you go in.
Purple. That one story about you finding Brian Lynn over in that beef sector, that cracked me up so much. You had me cracking up for days, man. Well, you said I saw him over there. I couldn't believe it.
I look here, Silverback. I ain't know Brian know about the beef sector. Brian was over there in there. I looked. I said, "That Brian Lee." And he was over there with that presidential wave. He was waving at everybody.
Presidential wave. Oh man, that's hilarious, man. Man.
I say, Brian, what you doing over here?
Oh wow.
Boy, that tickled me. And then I was over and it's a girl here called Brianna Simone Pettyville. And they petty over there. So I catch her every now and then. It's a funny group of people. They funny in the chat and she hilarious on her commentary.
Right.
I catch her every now and then, not that often. But Silverback, the time I caught her, guess who I seen fly up through the chat? Brian Lynn.
Too much. That's too much.
And he was over there doing the same thing, waving, just waving. I jumped down. I said, Brian, what you doing over here? What? Then he gonna put Team Purple and put the Purple Heart. I say, boy. the content creator say, you know him, Purple? I say, he all right. He all right. And so everybody went to speaking to him and welcoming him. But I ain't seen him no more over there. Not in either one. But that tickled me to see him over there in the beach. All them part of the beach sector.
Right. I don't know about that. I don't know about that area. I don't go over there. I know that.
Yeah, they crazy over that, child.
That's a waste of my time. That's for people that have to do or something to go over there and do that stuff. I don't care about that.
Yeah, them folks, they're crazy over there. But I be all over YouTube. I be over in the beauty section. I be over there. I'm not the only community I don't too much hang out in is the mukbang community.
The food community?
Yeah, mukbang. I don't do that. I can't get into watching people smack and have food all around their mouth and all that kind of stuff.
That's funny.
I ain't into that. I can't get into it. But that's the only community I don't go watch. But everybody else, I be everywhere. That's how I can see certain people. Because I be everywhere. And sometimes it's good to sit up in the clouds and watch. And you don't never know who you're going to see, who support who.
Right. That's true. Yeah. That's true.
You don't really know who support who and who know who. Unless you don't go out.
I can't worry about all that stuff. Yeah, you can't worry about all that stuff. You got to take care of yourself, and you just.
Yeah. What you say, Q? Cause and Q say my clone can go to work and stay home and drive my wife crazy. Oh Lord. Yeah, but Q, Cause and Q. But yeah, it's good to go in other sectors, see what they talking about, what they doing, what they setup is. Like I like going to other content creators. Like it was a guy over here called an Information Man. Like he was over here on my show for 2 days. Yeah. And when you go over there to his show, it's a full production. It's nice. But he gave key pointers on different stuff, cameras, webcams, what to do, light and stuff like that, programs to use, stuff like that, different stuff like that. That was helpful for people that didn't, that don't know. And if you know stuff about that, that's something you could talk about on your channel.
Yeah, you got to have some good equipment. You can't expect to do a YouTube show with a crappy camera and I mean, when you first start out, you can get away with that. When you're in it for a little while, though, you got to get your stuff. You got to step your game up a little bit,
Yeah, that's what I be saying, Silverback. It take a lot of my stuff. My son bought for me.
That's good.
Well, when he found out, now that oldest one, let me tell you about him. He don't care nothing about me doing YouTube. But my youngest son support me in doing YouTube. That keep me out of his house. So he say, well, let me keep her busy. Let me get her the stuff she needs. So, my laptop. He bought me a laptop that's compatible with YouTube. Right. I still don't know how to work half of the stuff on now, but on here. And then he bought me my ring lamp. Then he bought me this monitor right here. I got a monitor right there.
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, and then I got a mic that I don't too much use because the last time I had it plugged up, they say it was ringing. Stuff like that. And I said, well, I told him the other day. I said I'm gonna buy me a webcam. That was getting out. Sending them hints that I need me a webcam. You mind contributing to the program? To the program, and then somebody was telling me about green screen that you could hook to your chair. You ever seen that before?
I got a green screen. It's basically just a green sheet or something. I bought one off Amazon, and it's basically a giant green sheet.
Oh,
and you can clip it on the wall, or you can put it behind you, you know, and you can put your pictures on there. And that, once you what are you on right now? Are you on StreamYard?
yep.
Okay, if you're on StreamYard, you got an option, and you're on the paid version, right? So you got the option to go over there and put some pictures on there you want for your background, you know.
Right.
We got it right now, matter of fact. You got a background there right now. Same type of thing, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I just need to give me a green screen,
Get like a king size green sheet if you want to, yeah, or a blue one.
Oh, they come in sizes.
Well, depends on how big you want it. You know, I got a real big one. I got like a 9 foot by 6 foot one. It goes across the whole wall, but I don't put up all the time though because it looks silly. Once you get up there, I can use it.
Oh, okay. All right.
But you gotta have a good camera too, otherwise it's gonna be all blurry. People try to put their green screen sometimes. You see how it's like blurry and all choppy, their pictures and stuff.
You can't really tell.
Yeah, you gotta have a good camera. You gotta have a good, you gotta get your stuff together. That's all.
Yeah. So, I was just heading off to him, but I'll take my time. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, just take your time.
I ain't that technical. I ain't got that technical.
You're doing just fine. You got a good little show going over here,
Yeah.
So,
I ain't got the technical niche. I need to learn a little bit.
You need help with anything, you reach out to somebody. I'm glad to help you with anything. Anybody that I know help anybody with anything,
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, child. You ain't tell me that at first. You got a school old girl, kind of slow.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, you got the school old girl.
No, I ain't got a school nobody. I just help you out. You're no issue with that, You're good.
Silverback. Sure. I don't know.
Big Daddy will be glad to help you out.
So you tried to make me. You already made me spit out my soda water the other day. Now don't.
No, what do you mean I did? What do you mean I did? What I do?
Yeah. I was sitting up in your chat, and I came up in the chat.
Another nice guy. He's a super nice guy right there.
Who that?
Carmob, yeah.
Yeah. That's my baby too. Carmob.
Yeah.
Carmob. That's Godfather. That's the Godfather. Yeah, Carmob sweet, Miss Carmob. Yeah, I can catch her videos. She do upload.
That lady can cook, man. Let me tell you, I've never seen anybody make real homemade pasta before. It's the first time I've ever seen it.
You watched that video too? Me too.
I watch all the videos. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it too. She made homemade pasta.
I've never seen anybody do that before. I've never seen anybody do that. Tell you the truth, never seen it happen.
I say, Lord, and that spaghetti. When the spaghetti, I say that. Hey, I need that place. That's spaghetti.
She's got her own pasta machine maker thing. You put the dough in there and everything. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I watched the video I connected her with. She was cooking ribs. I
don't want that rib she made. That ribs look really good, man.
Yeah, she did the ribs. See, I catch her too. I watch everybody. I don't spam people videos. I sit there and watch the whole thing, know. And, I think what Donna was saying yesterday, Donna do a lot of premiering. And people watch your replay. When they watch your replay, they ain't watching the whole thing, And so when they don't watch the whole replay, they spam it. And it mess up your analytics, and so YouTube won't push it as much.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it'll mess up your analytics. And it'll keep it from pushing the video out.
That's crazy.
Because people spamming it. And you got to watch your comment section too.
Yeah, I got mine where they have to check it first before putting a comment in there. I got weird people sometimes before I left it open for anybody's comment, there was just some weird comments come in there. Like people put nude stuff in there, like naked, like X-rated stuff on there. So what are y'all doing, man? That's crazy.
Whoever that is, they be everywhere. Still, they be over here on my channel too.
I don't think it's one person. I think it's a whole group of people do that. I don't think it's just one person doing that. It's a whole group of people do that.
And then you got that person that come on they put in minutes and then they put .net. I'm like,
try to put a porn on your live or something. Come in and put a porn on there or something,
Yeah, I'm like, what?
You can delay. You can do a 30-second delay on your live show too, so they can't do that to you too. But
Wow, I delete that when I see it. Yeah. They don't put it once. They do it. They do it twice in the comment section. It be in the comment section twice. I told Donna say you get them crazy comments where people don't watch your video. They don't tell you nothing.
Yeah, I like when people when people leave a comment on, if you like this is something also so funny. If you post a video, you'll have comments in the first 5 minutes, and your video is 20 minutes long. How the hell you make a comment within the first 5 minutes?
That's the same thing.
I'll make two comments. I'll make two comments. I'll put first on it, and then I'll make a comment when I'm done watching it.
That's the same thing Donna said yesterday.
People are so full of it, man.
How Donna said, say how you gonna leave me a message about the video, and the video 30 minutes long.
That's what I just said.
I just uploaded the video. Yeah. Donna said the same thing. Donna say that's spamming. You know that they spammed it because of the minutes of the video, and you ain't watched that video because I just uploaded it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow. Yeah, that's crazy. People do some strange stuff, and then when she said, what get me, Donna talked about, she had a call in. One of her moms called in, and her mom, he talked about the people that come through the chat. And I said, I agree with him. And I said, what really aggravated me when people, like when I'm live and people come up through my chat, what's aggravating to me is when you can't identify that person.
Right.
They ain't got no avatar. They ain't got no picture. You don't know if you talking to a person or a troll. Because you don't know who they are, and they ain't
anybody can put a name on the screen, say there's somebody, then they're not. You can put any name you want. You come in someone's stream.
Right. Then when you go to look at their page, either you can't find it, or either it's a dummy page. It was a troll.
Right.
Because they ain't got no subscribers. So
that don't mean anything either, though. Some people don't make any videos.
Yeah, some people don't do no uploads at all,
which is fine.
And they just support us. I get that part of it.
Right.
But it does kind of get aggravating when you on live and you get people that come up through your stream and you kind of be puzzled about them because you can't tell who they are, and you just see this they don't have no picture. You don't know if that's a troll or not, and then most of the time the mods will go check to see if that person is a troll or is that person a content creator or whatever. But that's what really gets me. Now, and I try to not feed into it when they come up through my stream because trolls like attention. And if you give them attention, they're gonna continue to act up in your stream. So I try to ignore most trolls unless they rude.
Right.
Unless they rude, then it's a whole nother story.
Yeah, that's how I am too. If they can come on as much as they want to, but just don't be rude. Yeah.
Just don't be disrespectful.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing that gets me. I can't tell if you're a real person or not. A troll. And people love to play those games. They love to troll you to see if you're gonna talk to a troll.
Sure.
And I hear a lot of content creators talking about that they were actually making fun of another content creator because she was sitting up in there talking to a troll. And most of your trolls be either other content creators, children, or somebody that's mad at you.
A lot of them are children too, Yeah.
You didn't block them from your stream for some foolishness they done done.
Then they get mad at you. What's up, Sublime?
Yeah. Here's Sublime. Hey, Sublime. Hey, baby. How you doing, baby? Thank you for coming to my stream. But yeah, so you guys, all I can say to y'all is that y'all doing wonderful. Keep up the good work. And y'all gonna do good on him. Y'all gonna do well. Because y'all got an audience. Y'all got people that follow you. And like you say, you want different people. You want to broaden your rise. You
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
get
want.
that?
Yeah, I'm
Back.
not trying to do car stuff. I do. I used to talk show mostly. That's all I'm doing, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'll
and
still
I
make
heard
car
you
content.
gonna.
It's not gonna be just about cars though.
Yeah, and I heard you gonna be racing in the Ford. What that is?
Who's that? Ford
You.
Takeover. Ford Takeover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Black Knight them to remind me so I can post it on my community wall.
It'll be on video. Don't worry.
Uh,
It'll be on video. Don't worry.
yeah, I
There's
want
gonna
to
be
see
so many
it.
cameras rolling. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, y'all know I want to see it. Y'all know I'm gonna be up in there. Yeah, I want to see that.
You should come out there then. It's in Tennessee.
Oh, it's gonna be in Tennessee. You know that's my husband,
Jackson,
my late
Tennessee.
husband hometown.
There you go. There you go.
Memphis, Tennessee. Where it gonna be? In Memphis.
It ain't gonna be in Memphis. It's gonna be in Jackson.
Oh, in Jacksonville.
Jackson, Tennessee.
Yeah, my husband was from Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
I was in Memphis on
Lord, I
Halloween.
didn't know that.
I was in Memphis on Halloween. They had an event there on Halloween.
Oh, you in Mississippi?
No, I was in Memphis, Tennessee on Halloween. They had an event
Oh,
there.
you were?
Mm-hmm. You know who Demonology is, don't you?
Who?
Demonology and Dunkmaster.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They had a race that night. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Oh yeah. I sure. Yeah, you know I'm gonna be over there.
I'm feeling all right, Sublime. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it, man.
I ain't gonna miss that for nothing in the world.
Mm.
I wouldn't miss that for nothing in the world. I would love. I want to see it. Shoot. I want to see it. And yeah, if the pandemic is, I might meet y'all in Jackson, Tennessee.
Right.
Yeah, that give me a chance to see my family. See, that'll give me a chance to see my family. You know. Yeah, it will. Y'all, Palma, Sublime, Cart and Q, Mike, all these people, y'all, these people, these young men here, these the people I be hanging out with, y'all. You know, and they are a hilarious group of men. You know, I'll be the only female in there now, but we have fun over there. You know, like I say, I tell y'all all the time, they don't just talk about cars.
Is Sublime and Car Mob gonna race? You guys gonna race Car Mob and Sublime? You guys gonna race together?
Who?
Sublime and Car Mob. They might race each other. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
I'm not sure. I don't know what they said about that.
Well, that's something.
You ever see Car Mob's car?
Car Mob got that Mustang,
red one, yeah. Sublime's got the green one, just the green one, yeah. Both nice cars, man, for real nice. You're frozen. Uh-oh. Purple, you froze up. You guys hear me or not? Yeah, Purple froze up. I don't know what happened to her. Well, show's over, I guess. She just left. I'm not gonna stand over me. I guess it's over. All right, guys. I guess I don't know what happened to my. I got a box over me on the show here. I don't know what happened. Weird. I got a purple box over my face, over my icon. Is it on the phone like that? Weird. Huh. Well, she might come back in. Give her a minute, I guess. She might show back up. I guess I'm going to take over the show. I don't know. Yeah, on my end, I got a blue square over my icon. So, and then on the phone, you don't see the blue square. Weird. Huh. Well, I think she's done, or she's coming back. I give her a minute to come back and see if she comes back on the show. Yeah, I'll give her a minute. So what's going on with everybody in the audience there tonight? Donna just being real, Karma, Sublime, Michael. Here you are. Oh, you came back? Why is there a box over me for? I got a box over my head.
I had you ain't got no box over
on my end. I got a box over me for some reason.
I don't see no box.
Well, I see it on my end on the show here. On my end. Weird.
Now, do you still see it?
It's still there, yeah. I got a blue box blocking out my logo. Let me come out and come back in real quick. Hold on a minute. Right. Yeah, okay, now it's fine now. You're good.
It's gone?
It's gone, yep.
Oh, drop the link. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Come out. Here I come. Hold on a minute, baby. You know I'm slow. Wait a minute.
Yeah, all I have my logo. My camera's off, Sublime. That's why.
There you go. That'll link. Drop a link, Silverback.
I can't drop a link to your channel.
Oh, I dropped it.
Oh, he was teasing me. I thought he was serious. I'm like, I can't drop nobody's link.
Oh, he was teasing. Yeah, you can. You blue.
I know, but I can't drop the link to get on the show. I don't have the link for the show, though. You do.
Oh,
you StreamYard, I can't drop that.
Where you at, on your phone or your laptop?
I'm on a laptop right now.
Can you see the bottom of the screen?
Yeah.
Can you see invite?
Oh, I didn't see the share. Okay, never mind. I didn't see that. Never mind. I didn't even notice that. Didn't even notice.
Yeah, there you go. That's where you drop a link.
Okay, I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice it.
You ain't noticed that down there? Yeah, that's where you go and when you.
Yeah, I never thought about dropping somebody else's chat before. My own chat, yeah, but not somebody else's chat. Yeah, I don't.
Like if you're a mod, it'll show for you because you're a mod.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know. Sorry, I didn't know.
Well, child, let me tell you something that I didn't know.
What's
Do
that?
you know that you could go into your Google and make administrative mods?
Yeah, I know that, but they give them your password and stuff too to your account though too, doing that.
Yeah, I ain't know that either.
I'm not doing all that now. I'm not doing all that.
No, I ain't doing that either because that's too much control. And
yeah, exactly.
I know that other content creators that I'm attached to, a couple of them had their channel snatched because of that.
Yeah.
And they had to start all over.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ain't know that. I ain't know that you could go into your Google account and make administrative.
Hey, purple. I've seen people before. They pretend they're your best friend. They get a mod wrench, and then they start deleting people off your channel.
Oh yeah, they hide people.
Yeah. Someone did that over on New York's channel before. Somebody did that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I seen that happen.
Really
crazy. I seen that happen a lot.
They act like they're their best friend to you, though. They'll tell you you're the greatest. Oh, I want that wrench. You get a wrench.
Yeah. That's why I don't have that many mods on my channel. That's why you don't see that many mods on my channel, because the only reason why you be blue on my channel is that able for you to drop your link.
Right.
But other than that, I ain't got a whole lot of mods on my channel because you mod up the wrong person and they'll destroy your channel.
Right. That's true.
They'll destroy your whole channel.
Yep.
And I told people that like a couple of years ago or last year, that people need to be careful modding up people, because you give a mod a lot of control, even if they're not an administrative mod. A mod period can damage your channel, because a mod can just sit there and hide
people, delete people, all kinds of stuff. Yep.
And they ain't even got to drop down in your chat.
Yep. That's why you got to check your wrenches every so often and see who's still got one.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna tell you something else. That I realized being on YouTube. at dealing with StreamYards. Now, I ain't learned how to do that yet. Maybe you can help me. You know, sometimes StreamYards will take away your chat box when it uploads.
The chat box. What are you talking about? Oh, you can do it yourself. You mean the live chat part? You mean?
Yeah, once you do a live, and it upload to your channel, sometimes the chat box is there, and
that's
sometimes
because you can disable that or turn it on or off yourself. You can do it yourself.
How you do that?
You gotta be on a computer to do it. You can't do it on the phone or nothing. It's gotta be on a computer.
Okay, how you do that on your computer?
You go to your YouTube studio and you go down to the chat and edit, and then you go down all the way to the bottom, and it'll tell you if you want to have the live chat active or not.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you. Cause I see a lot of people taking away once StreamYard upload. See, StreamYard's funny. Sometimes StreamYards upload your chat box, and sometimes it won't.
No, that's people doing it themselves. I don't think they're doing that. The people that run the channel do that themselves. They don't.
Yeah, this the thing. If the chat box upload with your live, what I realized that people that rewatch your live, they can click on that chat box and see everybody in your stream.
Oh, that's only if they're active. Yeah, that's only if they're actively in the chat talking, not people that's spying on you. No, they won't. That don't work.
Oh, okay. Cause
they got to be actively in the chat. If they make one comment, they're in that group. Yeah.
Yeah, cause I was like,
I've seen that before. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, how can I take away my chat box? Cause like sometimes when I do my lives, my chat box upload, and sometimes it won't.
Right.
Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. I don't know until my live upload and StreamYards take forever for it to upload.
I'll make you a little video, put it over and send it over to your IG account. How to get to that? Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll put it on my phone. I'll make it on my phone and then send it to your account over there. It's got to be under a minute though. The video, it won't take it on IG.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cause I wanted to know that so bad to take that chat back off my uploads, because I don't want people if they gonna rewatch my videos, that's fine. That my live, I ain't got no problem with it, but I don't want them triggering with my chat box.
Right, I got you. Okay.
I don't want, cause if you wasn't in the live, it ain't none of your business who was in the live.
Right. Sometimes people say things they don't want to say sometimes, and then people go back there and start looking at stuff, and it's none of their business what goes on in the show. Unless if they're not watching it, that's on them.
Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. So for me, I want to be safe than sorry. So cause like I say, people come back and watch your replay.
Right.
And I don't, here recently, I've been getting a lot of replay watchers, and so I don't want to I want to take away my chat box once it uploads to my.
Right, I got you. No problem.
To my live.
Yeah, I'll show you how to do
it. These people crazy.
You have no idea. You have no idea how crazy people really are. You have no idea.
And like I say, I didn't see a lot. Lord Jesus, I didn't see so much that people pulling out their wangma thing.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, there is a bot on here named Rico the bartender. Me and New York Beast know him. I said, you know him.
He pulled out his thing. You said he pulled out something.
Well, he will get up on people StreamYards
and pull out his thing.
He be drunk though.
Oh my God,
that bill.
That's crazy.
And get to swinging on doors and dancing, got no shirt on.
Oh my!
Is a neck. And get up on people's StreamYards and be drunker than a skunk. Wow. And get up there and be swinging on doors. Next thing you know, he done pulled out his dangalang, his pain,
his
wangama thing.
That is crazy.
Everybody that seen his thing on YouTube, child. Even New York Beast say, "Oh yeah, you talking about that guy that pull out his pee?" I say, "Oh, you know who I'm talking about? Huh? Now YouTube done took his channel. I don't know how many times for doing that, but he finally stopped, you know,
Right.
because they was getting ready to ban it. That's what they was getting ready to do, ban it from YouTube. And yeah, I done seen all that happen. People show their butt and all that on StreamYard. People
Right.
crazy.
Right.
People. That's why I don't too much like dropping my link in the chat, because you don't know who in your clouds watching your stream, and they have a tendency. Them trolls have a tendency to click on your link.
Right. Yeah, we have a couple come in my live show a couple times, but they didn't nothing really bad they done. They just, you know, kind of weird. That's all. They didn't do anything naked or nothing. We had a drunk guy come on one time from Canada. We had the James Edwards guy that's been in all our chats come on, and he actually clicked the link one time, but he didn't. He just was playing the YouTube video back to us that we're talking. He was playing it back to us. We're like, what the hell? Like, this guy's weird.
Yeah. Oh Lord Jesus. Hey, so yeah, the people crazy. So you don't never know who gonna click your link. You know. So you know it's hard. I you know that's what made me stop kind of dropping my link, because you know I kept getting fools up here playing on my stream. So I kind of strayed away from it. But I don't like too much doing that. Now it's easier when you doing a panel, because you could, you know, shoot people the link to their
Right.
email,
Right.
you know, and they
Or you
could
put
get
to
it.
their IG account, either one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, you could send it to their IG account, and they could just come on the show, you know, instead of dropping a link in the chat. Yeah, and me too. Come up. I'm so sick of people, and some of these people on YouTube. I'm just tired of them. They just do too much.
What's
Just
up,
too
Boosted?
much. Hey, Boosted.
Micah B, Boosted.
Everyone.
Suse.
Hey, baby. How you doing, sweetheart? Thank you for coming to my live stream. That Boosted.
Yep.
See, I love them because they showing me a lot of support. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
These car people, these my buddies. Y'all, this who I be hanging out with. See, I be hanging out with all these folks. See these folk up in here? Boosted, Car, and Q. Mike, I be hanging out with these guys. T. Hessler, Silverback. I hang out over yonder, Subline. Now, see, I thought Subline was at work. See, the other day when I was live,
is he still here?
Subline, I dropped Subline link, because Subline, I know Subline and Next Gen, I don't let them be working. So, you know, that's why I was dropping their link to their channel, you know, for people to grab their link.
Right.
And so, you know, I was telling them that's
what working right now.
Now, Subline in here. He's still here.
What's good, Boosted?
Yeah, so you know, I was dropping a link in the chat because I wanted people to connect with them. I wanted people to go over there and really see what I be seeing and what I enjoy over there. You know, and like I say, 7A Sound, Mika B, HQ Girl, they all, you know, subscribe to either you or Karma, either one of them, and they went and, you know, came to the live, you know, and so, you know, I want everybody to see what I get when I go over there, you know, because it's fun, you know, and if you want fun and laughter in your life, go over there. You will get it. Because I sure do. Yeah, I do. Oh, Ralph be in them comments. Ralph be tickling me.
Ralph is a great supporter, man. Great guy. Man.
Yeah, yes, he is. Yeah, yes, he is.
Yeah. He always shows up. He always comes in, always respectful.
He does. Yep. He does. He does. Yeah, Ralph been hanging out with me for a while now. Yeah, he does. I love me some Ralph Ford. I always tell him I'm coming over there to England. Yeah, we're gonna hit the pub.
He's counting down the days till the pubs open, he said.
Huh?
He's counting down the days till the pubs reopen.
Yeah. 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 So I thank you guys for coming, hanging out with me. I appreciate that so much. This whole girl love y'all. And I love y'all for coming. It's past I y'all know I only supposed to be up here for an hour, but my boy Big Daddy jumped up here
Oh, wow.
with me, and whenever you got a guest up here on your live stream, your live stream could always go longer than what you accounted to be, you know. And when Big Daddy clicked the link, I say, "Oh, my Big Daddy up here! Come on up, come on up!"
Purple's
And
such a kind lady, isn't
so,
she? Such a kind lady, man.
oh, well, it's because y'all good, good people, and good people hang out with good people.
Exactly.
Y'all good
Right.
people, so I be over there hanging out, getting my lifetime. They good people. Mhm. I heard you did a marathon. Come on, you did 5 hours. Yeah, y'all have to keep telling y'all gonna get them 4,000 watch hours before y'all know it. I'll keep doing them lives, keep hitting them lives, getting your views up. That's what matters. And the more you hit that live button, the more you'll be able to draw people stream to your stream. Thank you, Boosted. I try to be, you'll draw more people to your stream. And um Silverback, Big Daddy, keep doing you. I love you, boy. And you're gonna get where you wanna be because you and you real.
Thank you,
You know,
Purple. You're a great lady, Purple.
you
Great
you
lady.
you real, and I just, you know, wish that everybody can understand, the relationship that I have with each and every last one of y'all. I enjoy each and every last one of y'all chats, y'all channels. And when you see me show up more than once, that means I enjoy
Right.
being
Right.
being now with y'all. I enjoy your commentary. I enjoy being over there because, like I tell them, they don't just talk about cars. You know, these guys have a true friendship, and you get a chance to see that. And so when you see good people and a friendship, y'all understand what I'm talking about. But if y'all never get a glimpse of it, you'll never understand it. And anything that you don't know about, you'll never know. So if you just come over there and just get a glimpse of what I'm talking about, you will see what I'm talking about and understand. Oh yeah, Purple ain't lying. They funny. If you just sit up in the clouds. But while you're sitting up there in the clouds, hit that thumbs up. And just sit there and get a free look. Hit that thumbs up and then drop down and say hello. But most likely I'm gonna be up in there. I just am. Same way with Big Chief 60. He's hitting that live button. I done been in his stream. He had an amazing stream. Just like him, he's real.
Right.
And authentic. And each one of y'all, even though you're real, you being real, y'all, each one of y'all are authentic. You have your own talent, your own season. None of it, y'all are the same. So y'all bring something different to the table each time. And what I love about you guys, y'all sit there and crack jokes and everything. And the conversation is so positive and uplifting. So that's why being over there. That's why I do love being over there. And
You froze again. Oh, Purple froze up again. I think she says to get in the show anyway. So everybody take care. I guess we'll see you later tonight, or see you later. What's up, 10 Veils? What's going on? I think she's getting the show anyway. She's ready to go. I think she's done. But she froze up before she could end it.
My silverback gone. I done made it back to the stream. Silverback dropped off. Can y'all see me? Silverback gone. Hey, 10. Hey, 12. 12, 10, 12, 10. 12. Finally, after I done tracked it.
Where was that?
Charlie kept returning it. Silverback must have got tired of me being froze, child, and jumped out. But y'all, 10, 12, how you doing? How you perking, girl? Now, how he gonna tell me? They normally send checks like this. How you gonna be all up in my business? Eh? Can't have nothing for charity. Try cheering to rob you blind if you ain't watching. But I got these bifocals, child. I can see real good. 10. 10 valves. 10 valves. How you doing, 10 valves? How you doing, baby? We was just talking about you. 10 valves. 10 valves. We was just talking about you, baby. How you doing? You good? You staying warm? Me and Silverback was just talking about you before my internet interrupted us. Now see, 12, no, 12, you been hearing them talk about? Then I'm finna get up off of here because I done been on here over 2 hours. 12, you done heard about them cloning Kodak Black? Since he been out, they say he a clone. Say they done clone that baby. You seen that 12? Huh? Now 12 keep up with that type of stuff. She 12 keep up with that type of stuff. You did? Yeah, you know he got out the pen a couple of months ago. And they say because he's small, you know, he's skinny. They say they believe he been cloned. Now I don't believe that. I don't believe that young man been cloned. You can't clone nobody for 2 years into no adult.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna take it right to Wells Fargo. Damn deliverer, he wouldn't come to the apartment. He just kept returning it. The yeah, you know, he been out. He didn't got out, you know, and they say because he's skinny. He's, you know, he ain't fat no more. He's skinny. And they say he been cloned, but they ain't cloned that baby. That boy, you know, when now I do remember when he went in. I do. I remember when his mama was crying on TV. She wanted him to be transferred somewhere else because they treated him cruelly in there, like inhumane. They get treated inhumanely anyway, but what they was doing to him was really bad. So, you know, I seen that about him. That's how I know about him, because of that. But he been released. You know, what the man name that was just the last president, Trump. Trump pardoned him. Him and another rapper pardoned him out of there. So he got out, and when he got out, you know, he real thin. He ain't that chubby little boy no more. And girl, they ain't clone nobody. You can't clone. In order to clone somebody, it got to be an embryo. How an embryo gonna grow in 2 years to a grown man? Huh? 12. You got to teach that embryo how to talk, walk, and everything. How you gonna? Oh, I seen that about that too. I know rich people do a lot of things. Now, don't get me wrong, but I don't think any of them been cloned. I just don't, because when you think about it, when you look up, and ain't nothing been successful about cloning a human, but they have been successful in cloning animals such as sheep. Now that's facts. You could clone. They have cloned sheep. So, but a human, no. Ain't no case study where a human been cloned. Now they tried over there in Japan, Korea. They tried. Yeah, they tried, but it didn't turn out right. Mm-mm. So they've been saying that young man been cloned. And all the videos I seen on the internet was videos of him, people talking about him being cloned. Now, I ran across one video where the young man said he do not believe that Kodak Black been cloned. And the reason being is because the way they treated him in jail, and and his eyes, like the one they've been showing here recently, is it looked like him. He just a smaller version. He just smaller. He just thin. And they say that he was more calmer and not he didn't have that old strange behavior. But I was telling them most artistic gifted people, like actresses, singers, most all them basketball play, all them with them artistic abilities, most of them are strange. And you see them act out most of the time in what they wearing, they hair, they clothes, like Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was one of them. Dennis Rodman dressed up as a woman because Dennis Rodman knew he was good at basketball. Nobody could beat Dennis Rodman playing his position. So Dennis Rodman had an artistic ability, and his ability was being a great what he played, a guard, center, whatever, point guard, whatever he played, he was good at his position. But once he acted out and people seen that, it's like, okay, well, we get it now. We understand. We understand. And like I was talking about Prince. Look at Prince. If you look at Prince, when Prince started back in the 80s, Prince was only 18 or 19 years old when he got I want to be your lover. Turn you on. Oh, lover. Yeah. That Prince was when he was on that horse on that album with them what he had them wings, child. He had that hair, baby. He had that hair laid. You hear me? And, and he was on that horse, and Prince wasn't number 18 or 19 years old when he did that album. But Prince was artistic. Look at him from now all the way up until he died. He went from Prince to Purple Rain to Paisley Park to December, a sign or whatever he was before he died. That Michael Jackson, another one, another talented young man, but strange. Now Kodak Black, back to him and his cloning. I don't think they cloned that young man. Right. Girl, you think they got a layer? No, I don't think they got a layer. I don't think her family, to play with death. No, I don't think that, that ain't some people, do, because that could eventually end up happening. But and Robin Williams, y'all remember when he played Mark? Nano. Mark and Mindy. But yeah, I don't believe they clone him. Now rich folks do some strange things. Not to say that they not into it, because I believe, that rich people do whatever their money can buy, they'll buy it. And if they think that cloning will get them to, even Michael Jackson, I think if Michael Jackson thought he could clone himself to be here longer, don't y'all know Michael Jackson would have did that? Stood of buying what you call that thing? They burn people that they put some of everybody in there, because what's that machine he bought that put oxygen to your body? They have them in hospitals. They use them for burn victims. They use them for people that have poor circulation. They use them for different things, but that incubator thing, but it's sending oxygen to your body, where your body might be slow and the blood flow might be slow. Burn victims go in there. Hyperbaric chamber. Michael Jackson bought that hyperbaric chamber. Now y'all know hospitals have those. They use those for burn victims. Burn victims going now, because they use that oxygen to heal their skin faster. When they graft their skin and cover their burns, they put them in them hyperbaric. Oh, I'm finna end, Porter. They put them in them hyperbaric chambers to heal. And people with poor circulation, they do the same thing. People that's getting ready to get their limbs cut off, threatening losing their limbs, they put them in there too. And they got one in the Methodist Hospital in Houston called a hyperbaric chamber. Y'all know Michael Jackson bought him one. And Michael Jackson thought he was going to live longer, putting that oxygen to his skin, that he wasn't aged. Now, imagine if Michael Jackson knew about cloning. Y'all know Michael Jackson would have cloned himself if he was around here buying monkeys and had a whole zoo. Y'all know good and well Michael Jackson would have cloned himself. I'm just saying. Now, like I stated for myself, you eating cornbread and greens. Oh, I need me a plate, niece. Somebody say something about some peach cobbler. Who that got peach cobbler? Y'all just interrupting my stream talking about that food now. But 12, like I said, if yeah, I mean, if he could buy him a whole zoo and feed them animals, down to them elephants, because let me tell you something, it ain't cheap feeding an elephant. You feed elephants and giraffes and going on. Look here. If Michael Jackson knew he could clone himself, baby, he would have. Y'all know he would have. Sure. He bought that hyperbaric chamber and was laying up in it. Oh, things rich people do. But yeah, he would have cloned, he would have cloned himself. And 12, let me tell you something, 12. I said that if the scientists really want to clone, I volunteer myself. And I allow them to clone me, but they can't clone me, Poe. You can't clone two Poe. Two of us Poe. One of us got to be rich. Now you can clone me, but I want to be cloned rich, not Poe. And the rich clone go give them a good voice. Me. Or give them some kind of talent, You hear me? And go out there and make the money, bring the money home. I don't need two of me, Poe. I need one that is gonna bring home the bread, baby. I need whole loaves of bread. I need a whole bread basket. I don't need no half of a loaf. I need a whole loaf. I need me some bread, baby. I don't want no, I don't want no Poe clones. Clone me, Poe. Then make two of us Poe. Child, that don't make no sense. Not cheap. Joe ain't done child, You gonna clone me, baby. Clone me the rich one, honey, and give me a talent where I can sing or something. Give me some, baby. Don't scientists don't mess over me. Who look like, oh child, it's a lot of them walking around here. It's a lot of Michael Jackson. That's been going on before Michael Jackson died. Before he died. So Rosa, that ain't nothing new. People I didn't see it's a guy that changed that it's a guy that impersonate Britney's Madonna. He loved Madonna so much that he do impersonation of Madonna. Not only that, he done had face surgery to look like Madonna. And I didn't see people who had reconstruction. Now, who want to chop half of their nose off their face to look like Michael Jackson? I have no idea. I don't know who want to look like Michael Jackson in the 2000 in the 2000 year century. I don't know who want to look like that Michael Jackson. Now, if I want to look like Michael Jackson, I want to look like the old Michael Jackson, like before Beat It, before Billie Jean, Off the Wall. I want to look like that Michael Jackson. Ain't it insane, Donna? I don't want to look like people changing their whole face to look like a celebrity. And that young man was he impersonated Madonna. He did it for impersonation for a living. So he got gigs off of it. But he not only got gigs, he went under surgery, under the knife, to look more like Madonna. And he was a male impersonator. I seen that on the Discovery Channel. I think that's why I seen that at. Mm-hmm. He an impersonator of Madonna. And it's somebody around here impersonating Michael Jackson. They've been under the knife trying give me the old mic. Give me the ABC mic. Give me Billie Jean mic. Give me off the wall Michael Jackson. The cute Michael Jackson. That one. The brown skin one. Mm-hmm, that one. Give me that one. I don't want that one that just left here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And he spent so much money on plastic surgery, they just messed him up. Talking about he want to look like Peter Pan. He looked like something, all right, but it wasn't Peter Pan. he didn't nearby look like Peter Pan. Had his eyes rounded, had a cleft put in his chin. Yeah, he wanted to look like, y'all didn't know he wanted to look like Peter Pan. He looked like something, but it wasn't Peter Pan. Y'all go look at Peter Pan and look at him. You don't look nothing like Peter Pan. I don't know what photo he was looking at Peter Pan and giving it to them doctors. But he don't look nothing like Peter Pan. And they messed him up. Now they round. That's why if you look at Michael Jackson, before Michael Jackson died, y'all don't remember his eyes being real round. His eyes rounded. He went in there and had cosmetic surgery. He got his eyes rounded. He had that clip put in his chin. He had his nose. He had a permanent lip liner. He had weave. That was a weave, because when he had that Jerry curl and he had that in that Pepsi commercial, y'all remember when his hair caught on fire? Well, it actually damaged parts of his scalp. Michael Jackson was actually bald, and his hair never did grow back like that. When he had that Pepsi commercial and his hair caught on fire, Michael Jackson was actually bald. So that's why you seen him change. His hair was always long. Y'all know he always had long hair. But when that incident happened with the Pepsi commercial, he was literally bald because it burned. He had like fourth degree burns to his scalp. So he didn't have no hair like that. He was bald because it burnt his skin, right? So he got weave. He got weave. Michael Jackson had weave in his head. That was weave, wig, lace front. Mm-hmm. Oh, you gonna leave me for Family Feud, Nee? Me, you ain't Family Feud. You gonna leave me for Family Feud? But yeah, Michael Jackson was one of them. He had, and he was so skinny and frail when he got up there and talked about he finna put on another concert. He was so skinny and frail, barely talking, moving. Poor Michael Jackson. So sad. Sad, sad, sad. All that money. And poor Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson ain't got nobody but them children. And old Joe died. Old Joe with his crazy self. But yeah, poor Miss Jackson. Bless her heart. Shoot, Miss Jackson getting up in age though. That lady ought to be about 90 years old if she ain't, or if she close to it. That lady getting off up in age, but sad. Mm-mm-mm. Just sad, y'all. But 3 hours. Lord, let me get up from here. I've been on here 3 hours, child. I enjoy, y'all. Thank you, Silverback, for coming up here chit-chatting with me. That was Silverback, Big Daddy. Look at this old raggedy hat. I'm gonna go and find me up somebody to braid my hair. I need my hair braided. My hair then just got too thick and woolly. But I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna cut it. I don't want to cut it. I mean, I gotta grow it back, and then when it grow back, I ain't gonna want to fool with it. But I thank y'all for hanging out with me. Oh, she's still around. Reba's still around. They still around. You know, they still around. But they. I don't know what to say about them. You know, Jackson just a strange group of people. But they Jehovah's Witnesses, see. I don't know anything about Jehovah's Witness. Jehovah's Witness ain't nothing but a cult to me. They don't believe in blood transfusion. They don't believe in the Holy Trinity. Ugh, child. Them Jehovah's Witnesses is something else. They believe in knocking on people's doors, harassing people. That's what they get. That's how they get they way into heaven. That's what they believe. Knocking on people's doors and pulling out them little pamphlets and harassing folks early in the morning on Saturday morning. That's what they. That's how they get their salvation. Ooh. They used to come to my house every Saturday. I don't care if I told them put up a sign, no soliciting. They still a knock on ring my doorbell. Because I ain't live far from the Kingdom Hall. And I don't care what I told, get away from my house. No, I'm not interested. They still come over to my house. Like, didn't you hear me say, you were just here last Saturday? And I just told you this last Saturday. What you doing back here? Oh, Lord, y'all. You too, Donna. Donna, I enjoyed you, baby. And thank you for mine for me, honey bun. Thank you so much. Mika B, thank you, niece. Cutting out on me, go and watch uh Family Feud. Sue says, thank you, honey bun. Few mom, thank you, baby. I appreciate you for coming and hanging out with me. Rosa, thank you, baby, for mine for me. I ain't no telling where my niece is. She probably on the phone. Her phone probably jammed up on her. I done told her to erase some of that data out of her phone. Out of her phone. So she can get better perception. Get better perception. But I enjoyed y'all. You know, I done went 3 hours today, Lord. 3 hours. I ain't did 3 hours in a long time, but you know, time go by fast, especially when you have people up here on your screen. Now, Donna had call-ins the other night. I wanted to call in, and they kept saying the number wasn't working. I'm gonna need Donna. Dom asked in the stream, say, Donna, why don't you do StreamYard? Yeah, I'm gonna need you to hook up StreamYard so you can invite people on the StreamYard. But I know why Donna don't do stream, do a lot of stuff on her channel. She said it, she stressed it. But I wish you would do StreamYards, then that way we could get up there and chat with you. that was a good idea. I think that was Dawn that said that. Dawn might eat the chef said that one of whoever called in last night, he said it. Yeah, I know, because I was like, how he called in? And you say, oh, he called in from Facebook. And I say, oh, dog, he over there on Facebook. You can call. I forgot you can call from Facebook. So I say, golly, I wanted to call in so bad because that's what I wanted to agree with him on. And also talk about the trolls. You know, when you go live, you study watching your chat and you don't know certain people, and trolls have a tendency to come up in here. You don't know if you talk to a troll or you really talking to a person. You understand? So that's what I don't like about going live. That's really what I don't like. But most of the time you could tell a troll because most of the time they disrespectful, But like you have people that come in that don't have avatars and they nice and sweet. And most of the time I'm kind of hesitant to talk to them because I don't know if they're a troll or just really a person because they don't have no avatar. People won't show their face because of fear, the same way he said. Because so much foolishness go on TV. Okay, good night. I'm on TV, on YouTube. Okay, good night, Rose. On YouTube. So, it's like, golly, how do it's like you can't control that. That's out of control. But I agree with him about everything he said because that's, when you said about the analytics, and that's what you want to stay in, because when you get into the analytics of your channel, you want to stay in the analytics and you want your videos to be pushed out. You want YouTube to pay attention to your videos. So, I got all that. I took all that in, because it was good, positive information. And I thank you, Donna, for giving us that, giving us that good, positive information that we all could use, because we were all saying this is a great, which you do have great lives, you really do. But that one was amazing because you learned in the live, So I enjoyed myself because I learned a lot. But yeah, it was good when the fuel mom. It was a good live. She did amazing. I think she did an amazing job. And I learned a lot from it, and I like to learn. The more I learn, the better I get, and that's what it's all about. The more you learn, the better you get, because you watch for different things and you learn from different people. And if we can keep learning from one another, ain't no telling where we can go with this thing. So, it's important. And Donna, I gotta email you because you gotta do a live with me. You gotta do a live with me and grace the people, because people, even though people don't get an opportunity, and I'm glad Silverback got an opportunity to come up here and talk, because they don't just talk about cars over there. I say that all the time. They don't just talk about cars. They talk about a lot of stuff. They're a funny group of men, and all of them so sweet. So when they see you come up in the chat, when one see you, all the rest of them speak. Oh, is they here? Hi, hi, hi. All the rest of them speak. And then the chat, the people in the chat, they begin to speak, welcome you in. So it's a pretty friendly, fun place to be over there with Palma, Sublime, Northern Must, Silverback them. It's a fun place to be, y'all. Black Knight, it's a fun place to be. And I enjoy myself when I'm over there with them, child. They be teasing me. I be laughing. I be laughing. They be telling me, Purple, hit the link. Hit the link. Hit the link, Miss Purple. Hit the link. I be like, no, not today. I'll catch y'all on the next one. No, not today. I'll catch y'all on the next one. You know, we have a lot of fun over there. You know, so you know, y'all will never get an opportunity to see what good commentary is if you never get out there and see it. If you never get a chance to go see it. And I like going seeing it because it gives me an idea. You know, it gives I learn, you know, and it's a learning process. This thing is. It is, you know, it is. It's just a learning process, you know, and we all can learn from each other. So, you know, she had an amazing live, you know, which she gonna do part two. You know, she gonna do part two. But I thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you, Donna. I'm gonna email you. Yeah, I'm gonna email you so we can set up that hangout time where you can come up here and hang out with me. Cause Donna is very modest, but I understand Donna. I understand her more now than I did before. But I get it, you know, and it's okay, you know. I'm good with that, you know, because I understand that's the way she feels, and she's very respectful of other people's chat. And I think that chat etiquette is so important. And Donna, it's a lot of folk don't know that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. It's a lot of people don't know how to act it when they go into people's chats. They don't. They don't. They don't know how to speak. They'll speak to the person that they know before they speak to the host. Now that's crazy to me. I believe you could do that, but please address the host because you in the host chat. You wouldn't see the person you know if you weren't over here in this whole in the host chat, right? You know, you wouldn't see that, right? Like you wouldn't like I always speak to the host, you know. And for me, even if I don't know the host name, I go down and look at the channel, get the host name, and speak directly to the host and the chat. You know, so you know that's the first part of you know coming into people chat and people and always greet the mods. Always greet them because those are the most important people of contents creators chat is her mods. So, you know, that's the next thing. Speak to the content creator, the mods, and then the chat. Yeah. And a lot of people don't know that. There's a lot of people come over here and don't even do that. And I tell them, how you gonna come up over here and don't speak? You just gonna fly up through here and speak to somebody else, and you what you don't see me sitting here? You know, there's people that come up in here and did me like that. There's people that went under my videos and did the same thing, the exact thing that you were saying that they do, that they spam your videos. All that didn't happen to me here on YouTube. Dead weight. I got it on my channel. Number dead weight. And like she's saying, you know, and I said that before, like, I don't want people over here if you ain't watching me. I'm gonna make a coin. And, you know, so you want people to watch you. You want people to watch your content. You want people to enjoy you and what you bringing. And like I say, Donna brings good content. Yes, she do. She does. YouTube, yeah, you said that last night, and I was like, yeah, somebody need to teach these folk, because some of these folk, they do some crazy stuff, you know. And she was saying most of them are content creators, and most of them are, you know. I ain't never skipped out on people video. I ain't never did it. I ain't never not it might take me a while to get to your video, but I ain't never just spam people videos because that's crazy. I sit there and make sure I watch the whole video, and then I leave a comment about the video. Now I don't know who don't know that. Like how y'all don't know that this far in the game. Like that's some stuff you learn right off, not later. Like you learn that in the beginning, and I learned that in the beginning. You know, like don't talk about nothing that ain't in the video. Like say what's in the video because, like you say, that's considered spam, and YouTube watch that. And that person that come over here and put them numbers and then .net, I be deleting that. I say, where these crazy people come from? And then like Silverback say they come with that porn stuff. I get that too. I get them too over here. But I see them everywhere. They be everywhere. I mean everywhere in places I thought they wouldn't be. But that net porn thing, that be everywhere. Under some of everybody videos. Leaving that same comment. I be like, who these people is? Some of this stuff I be back here laughing at. I be up in there say, Lord, look at this. Lord Jesus. Help me, Lord. Look at this. Bots, yeah. Yeah, that's basically what they is. They really, and I delete them comments from under my video. I hurry up and delete them. Soon as I see them, I delete them. You know, because it spam your video, like Donna was saying. So, you know, y'all that missed that, go over there and watch it. She gave good information. And please don't spam it. Watch the whole video. Watch it till it turn or get to the end and turn red. You know that's when you done watch the whole video. And it ain't playing no more. You see that little curve come up there like this here? That little curve come up there on the video, that means it's over. It ain't playing no more. Don't end that video if you ain't seen that little curve. You ain't seen that little hook on the end of that video, then you ain't ended. You ain't watched it to the end. Watch it to the end. To the little red line go all the way across. I do the same thing when I'm running people playlists. I make sure that line is all the way across that red line. I don't click off of it or nothing. What I do, I go back and run it again till I see it go all the way to the end. Yeah, because you don't want nobody to cheat you. And people need to do a people need to child, I'm getting off of here. I've been up here almost 3 hours. I ain't doing no raid rolls. I ain't got time for that. I'm going to find me something to eat, child. I've been up here 3 hours. I ain't cooked damn dinner. And I'm about hungry. I ain't got time to do no raid. I catch Kid Wonder. Matter of fact, I go over there when I end, you know, and catch him then, but I ain't got time to do no raid. Oh, that's why you do time stamp. I was wondering, which is good. You know, you do time stamps for your replay watchers. I think that's awesome, Donna. To navigate. Oh, that's good, baby. That's good. I ain't that technical yet. You gonna have to show me that, child, cause I don't know how to do that. I hear you saying it in your premiere, you know, when you live, I hear you talking about the timestamp. But you know, old girl be lost because I don't know how to do that. You know. But I know when people say timestamp, like when people give a timestamp of where they want you to go and what part of the video, yeah, I got that part. You know, you just go to that part of the video. I got that part, but I don't know how to put it in the stream, a timestamp. But y'all, I'm finna get up off of here. I thank y'all again. Rosa, thank you, sweetheart. My Mars, thank you, Donna. Thank you, Fugal Mom. Thank you, 12, for coming over. 12, I see you tomorrow morning. I thought you was going to go live today. And then I say, oh, no, she's going to be live tomorrow morning. Because I was looking for you this morning. Yeah, girl, I was up looking for you this morning. And I ain't see you. I say, oh, Lord, why 12 ain't go live today? But then when I got live and me and Silverback was talking about you, I say, oh, she don't go live till tomorrow. She go live in the morning. So, child, you know, well, I see you tomorrow morning, girl. I see you tomorrow morning. As I make my coffee, I catch you. I catch you. Yeah, don't Tammy Terrell. Yeah, go look her up. I think you get TV1 on YouTube. I think if I ain't mistaken, boo. I think. I ain't for sure. But I done seen a couple of TV1s stuff on YouTube. It came across my recommendation. Yeah, Tammy Terrell and her domestic violence. Relationships. Yep. But she ain't died from that. She died from cancer. But she was a pretty lady. Gorgeous. Yeah, tell me how it is, boo. And I'm gonna email you, Donna, so we can set up that live so you can come hang out with me. And maybe 12 will come up here with us. Maybe 12. 12, where you at, girl? Yeah, yeah, you come on tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I don't know why I thought you came on today. I don't know why I thought you came on today, but girl, I see you in the morning. You know I normally catch your Saturday lives. Sometimes I miss your during the week live, but I catch your Saturday live. I catch your Saturday lives. So I'll see you in the morning, girl. I don't know what you're gonna be up and not talking about, but I'll see you in the morning. In the morning. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. And to my replay watchers, thank you so much for always watching my replay. And while you watching my replay, don't forget to hit that thumbs up for you, girl. I appreciate it. It just push me in the algorithm and pushes my live streams more out there, more where others can see what you see and what you enjoy. And thank you to my live stream and all my people up in here. I appreciate you all. It wouldn't be no purple without you. You. I couldn't do this without y'all. No. And I love y'all. Ain't nothing. You hear me? Nothing y'all could do about it. Y'all stay blessed and not stressed. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side, which most likely probably will be Sunday. Yeah. All right, babies. Y'all be blessed.